Get myself looking good here. Get everything working over here. Is that all good? Hang on. Are we live? Move that over here. Are we live? Oh, what have I done? Hello? Hello? Should be live. Should be live right about now. Are we live? Hey! Welcome. Welcome! I know I'm doing this like I got a tie on. I don't. Welcome to the... Why is it doing... Why are you being weird for, shirt? Now let me go change you. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Famalam. Welcome to another good evening is the best way to put it. I can't wait for this evening. We have been granted official co-stream status for Gamescom opening night live. I want to shout out my man, Mr. Keighley. You know, the guy with the inflatable shoes himself, always putting together these really fun events. He's basically just destroying E3 even more. Like, he done it with the Summer Games Fest, and now he's just back. And I gotta respect it, man. I've gotta respect it. He is doing some of the best events that we've had in the past 2 years. Is all down to this team, the Games Awards. Like, they have done some of the best showcases and making sure that while people can't attend events, they've actually still made events exciting and still brought us the forefront of gaming. I mean, the fact that they managed to get Elden Ring shown on you know, Summer Games Fest kind of said it all. But yes, thank you everybody for choosing to enjoy this with me. We have this now. I decided I'd start half an hour early so we can just talk and have a good time, and I can just check in with everybody. And then, by the time this event's actually over, I'm doing another stream this evening where I'll probably take off the blazer. But I will be doing a first impressions for Riders Republic because the embargo is up at 9 o'clock my time. So, other than that, welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well. It is a Wednesday. Sometimes Wednesdays are weird days, you know. Sometimes you feel a little bit down. Doesn't matter anymore. You're with the family. We're going to make you feel a lot better, you know. We're going to have a good time. These event streams are always the most fun. I think they are because we just get to talk about what's going on. The chat gets to go crazy. You guys always make me laugh. We get to look at some great trailers. And even if it goes completely wrong, everyone makes it a great experience. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to do what I should have done from the start. Is the ice cream man rolling up for this event? This is the best event ever. We've got Angel on the modding duties. We've got Thomas on the modding duties. Thank you very, very much for being here. You know, we got Abdu in the chat. We got Crazy Yay in the chat. We got the Bum Boys in the chat saying, keep the blazer on. Go around. How's it going? Pixelinks, I believe I'm saying that correctly, and if I'm not, please do correct me. Found you through the Kojima Abandoned skit. Hey, thank you very, very much. That was a good week. It wasn't a great week for the Abandoned app, but it was a good week for us, and we had a lot of fun. Dan, welcome. How's it going? Ballistics, my G, how you doing as well? Johnny, how you doing? XG, how you doing? Cam, how you doing? Bonich, how you doing as well? Nartworks, how you doing? How you all doing? Alien Invention, good to see you. Tuxedo Snake, good to see you. Did I say Johnny already? I'm saying it again. Johnny Love in the chat as well. Snowy Fly as well, right there at the top. I hope you're all feeling good. Please do let me know. Get me an ice cream. I would if I had change. Ack in the chat. Seb, good to see you as well. How you all do? Like, it's nice to see some familiar names. Gun Guy Glenn back in the chat. Yes, man. How you doing, Gun Guy Glenn as well? A rare appearance from the legend himself. Good to have you, man. Yeah, I'm feeling good. We got about half an hour before the pre-show kicks off. So this is the pre-show to the pre-show, and I'm going to keep saying this is an official co-stream. I'm just so thankful that we're at a position now where we can do things like be an official co-stream, you know? And the fact that, you know, like Ubisoft sent me the beta code to access Riders Republic, which is the stream after this. I had to sign NDA forms and all of that good stuff. Like, it's nice to see progression with the channel. We're getting so close to 10K at this point in time as well that I just can't can't thank everybody enough. But at the same time, what I'm going to say is this is just the beginning. I know a lot of people say that and then they never upload again, but this is honestly the beginning. I'm starting to feel the momentum picking up again. And, you know, I'm the kind of guy, like, I don't know if you can tell, I'm sort of like a sponge. Like, if you give me stuff, I'll absorb it, right? But the beauty of it is, the more energy that people feed me, it's like a spirit bomb, you know? So the more and more I can feel this momentum going. And don't get it twisted, even when the momentum isn't there, even on the slow days, I try my best to keep marching forward in some shape or form. But I'm feeling like, you know what, by this time next year, we're going to be in a really, really, really good space. I can sense it right now. I feel like the channel's really found its sort of, I don't want to say niche, but it's found its feet finally. It takes a lot of time to realize what kind of content you want to do. Streams are a lot of fun. These event streams are really where people get to connect. The community, that's such a massive part of this channel as well. The actual community that we're building here. The discussions around gaming is what this channel's all about. There's so much even in this week that we're just going to go hard on. Not only do we have this, we've got the Riders Republic, we've got the Vanguard Alpha as well, you know, we've got Hell Let Loose coming up as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to be streaming and covering, and it's just going to keep going like that. Then next week we'll get back into some Ghosts. Don't worry, there's going to be more skits, there's going to be more good stuff. I'm just feeling it right now. And the other thing that I'm feeling is the pressure, because I've got a video that I'm planning and I'm working on, and I've been working on it and planning it for a while. And I'm a bit worried that we might hit 10k before I have it ready to go the second we hit it, but I'm gonna get it all worked out, but I don't want to ruin where it is. So yes, just feeling really, really good, and I want to thank everybody. For me, that 10k is going to be the foundation. Anyone that gets in at this point in time, and anyone that's been here anyway, all of you guys and girls and everybody else that's been here for all of this time, you are building the foundation for this channel and helping me understand where it needs to go. You know, so like, it's, once we get that Bamalam at 10k, I just know it's going to be, things are going to go crazy next year. So thank you all. Thank you all massively. Nartworks, thank you so much for the donation as well. I really appreciate you, with the little trumpety guy on the screen as well. I massively appreciate that. Music Maker Man, looking cool. Thank you, man. Looking forward to Gamescom. So am I. I've gone in fairly blind. I mean, it's pretty hard to go fairly blind, you know, with all of the stuff that is being posted on Twitter. But at the same time, that's made me really, really excited for this evening, you know. Raheem, how's it going? Yeah, Raheem, how's it going, man? Good to have you. Paul, thank you so much. You're doing great. I remember your first PS4 stream back in lockdown. How crazy was that, man? It was, do you remember I spent like a good hour trying to just get the PS4 set up? I didn't think about the fact that I'd have to set it up before the stream. I didn't know what I was doing. And then we had that whole debate where people were going, keep HDR on, turn it off, keep it on, no, it's better for streaming if you turn it off. It was such a shit show, but look at how far we have come. I mean, we have got this beautiful studio looking thing going on right around us, you know. I've put on a blazer, my hair's in a much better condition. I think mentally I'm probably in a much better condition, and that's because we've helped each other through a very difficult time. That's the simplicity of what happened. We built a community so we could escape, and you guys could escape into the nostalgia of playing games, of watching me play games that you all loved, and we just built something beautiful, and it's not going to stop. Like, it's legitimately not going to stop. And I'm so inspired this week as well, because one of my best friends in life, like someone I've known for almost 10 years now, Heavy Spoilers, was #2 on the YouTube trending page. So you know what I mean? To see the people around you stick to your goals, and stick to his goals, and you know, he's been doing this for almost 5 years now, but to be in the position where he's at, it just inspires me even more. And he should give me a shout out, right, on his big old 600,000 plus subscriber channel. But yeah, no, legitimately, everything just feels right at the moment, and I'm in a good mood overall. And like I said, you know, just coming off the back of shooting an actual gaming advert this weekend, and it's all just feeling really good, if I'm being honest with you. I did not watch the Microsoft opening, mainly because I said this in the stream yesterday. I just knew that Xbox weren't going to bring anything to the table. They never bring anything to the table. They kind of assume they are the table a lot of the time, and then they don't bring anything to complement that table. So I just left it, you know. Heavy Spoilers is your friend. I've known Paul for over 10 years. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is a real. It's not like an internet friendship or anything. It's legitimately a genuine we know each other in real life, you know, like I've hugged that person. You know what I'm saying? So and we've been through ups and downs and stuff, man, and like it's so great to see him shining because he works so damn hard. I even do some edits over on that channel as well. Some people might not know that, but I actually have been doing edits for him recently as well. So yeah, massive love to everybody. New viewer here says, XG, found your channel through the Wukong reaction video you did. I like your energy and everyone here seems chill and not too loud. Happy to hear of your growth. Well, thank you. Everybody on that Wukong video is just so lovely. Like, and I've said this, I said this in the comments, it's like so nice to have everybody just connect over gaming, because that's what it should be. There's no one arguing in the comments or anything like that. It's just everybody adding more information to the lore and the legend. And I really, really like that. So thank you so much if you've watched that video, and if you've joined the community from that and joined the Familam from that, well, welcome to the Familam. Everybody is chill here. No one's too loud. The only one that's too loud is me. I can't stop talking or breathing at any point in time. I never stop to breathe, you know. But yes, thank you very, very much. MC, is that MC Cyan? MCing Say No? Is that how I say it? MCing Say No? I followed you since your crossover from Xbox to PlayStation. Thank you so much, man. The Xbox traitor title has been put to rest for the time being. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate everyone that's been around. Gun Guy Glenn saying the first video I saw was your Unreal 5 reaction video. That's where the traitor storyline started. Because everybody was like, you've never played PS4 stuff, you need to do it, man. And I just listened to everybody, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made genuinely in my life, because I was at a point in time where like I was getting kind of just frustrated with the frustrations of being on Xbox, is the simplest way of putting it. And even just things like, you know, even multiplayer games were starting to feel stale and stuff. And as much as I love my squad, MBK for life, and they're my boys in real life as well, but like it was getting to a point where Xbox just felt kind of stale, and switching over to this just allowed me to explore so many solo games and things like that, and it just gave me a complete freedom as a gamer, you know. A lot of Xboxes you kind of have to rely on other people to be online and things like that, whereas with this it's just I can just play what I want when I want, and if I want to jump into multiplayer stuff I can still do that. So thank you everyone that recommended it, and also love to my boys. Please get PS5s, guys. Bring back the Xbox traitor title. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time, you know? But maybe. Is there going to be some Battlefield gameplay tonight? I hope so, Ballistics. I really do. I'm looking forward to Battlefield. Afro Punk in the chat, good to have you. Zand, good to have you as well, saying I remember that stream. Yes, the Spider-Man stream. And hey, what a time to think of Spider-Man, you know. What a great week it's been for Spider-Man news. I mean, we even know that we're getting a little bit of, there's been a little bit of footage of Into the Spider-Verse. The only thing we need now is Sony to talk about, you know, get Insomniac talking about Spider-Man 2 as a game, and we got the holy trinity of great Spider-Man content. It's crazy. Sony are tapping pockets left, right, and center, and I respect it so much. They even put the like PS5 controller stuff on the end of the trailer. I was like, yo, okay, let's go. But give me my Spidey-themed controller, please. I'd love one. Hopefully they do something like that with a sequel. And hopefully as we move forward and mass production isn't that much of a problem, we start to get custom game plates being sold as Ultimate Collector's Edition type stuff. Because I really want to spice up my PS5. And I would buy Ultimate Editions if it meant that I could get game plates with it, you know? I think that would be a very, very good approach to what they could do. Jeffrey, how's it going, man? Good to have you in the chat. Can you please remind me of the book you said I need to read, Jeffrey? Because I didn't write it down and you weren't in the stream yesterday, so I couldn't ask you. But I mentally noted that the second I see you in here, I'm going to ask you because I forgot. And I got a pen and paper over here. And I will be probably doing what I done when we done E3. Because this is the start of Gamescom. I'm going to be streaming Gamescom tomorrow night. I'm going to be streaming it on Friday as well. I'm not just here for the opening night live. I'm here for the whole experience of Gamescom. So I'm definitely going to be covering a lot more than just this. And hey, we've been given official co-stream status, so we might as well roll with it, you know? But yes, so what I did throughout E3 was I wrote down games that I thought would be worth looking into and stuff. And then I kind of forgot where I wrote it down. And I don't know where I put the list, but it's there and it exists. You know. Fan, how you doing? Craig, how you doing? Good to see you, man. This channel has the best fans. Everyone is awesome. I love watching MBG videos, but his streams get so many Xbox in the chat talking trash. It makes it hard to watch. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I think even when people come in here and they start to talk about, like, you know, Xbox and things like that, generally everybody sort of is accepting enough that we make it into a good conversation a lot of the time, you know? They make it into actually a really... Like, no one ever attacks or jumps on anyone too much. And the only time that happens is when someone comes in deliberately trying to troll, which is fair enough, you know? At least the community polices itself in that shape or form. But normally, if someone just comes in and starts to want to talk about these things, we have good conversations, you know? It's a nice neutral balance. I don't think anyone here is fully conscripted in the console war. You know, so it's very refreshing to actually have a community that just loves gaming, because that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, you can't be mad at someone for choosing a console that they like unless they want to be abusive with it. You know, that's the difference. If someone just likes playing games on a certain thing, then fair play to them, because we should all just be enjoying games. That's what it's about. It's not about who has the better thing a lot of the time, even though we do, but overall it should just be about people, you know, connecting. Like, that's what it comes down to. Everyone should take a leaf out of the Nintendo fan base's book a little bit, you know. They're still just playing £60 and plus for games that they already played before, and they don't care, and they don't go out and talk about how good their console is and so on. So, like, you know, they just enjoy the vibes. So yes, Luke in the chat, how's it going? Young Jay, good to see you as well. Buenos Aires says ACC. Buenos Aires, my friend. AKA Ruben, good to see you. I'm here in attendance. Wouldn't miss you. Yes, let's go. Job saying Xbox Traitor is how I found both BAM and MBG. There we go, man. We need to team up one day, but I just don't think he's going to do it. I'm being completely honest. What's going to happen is we're going to get to the point where we're so undeniable that he'll have to. He'll have to. I can sense it already. There's so much crossover between the two fan bases anyway. Acknowledge me! No, I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying? Philip, how's it going? I only just realised that it is in fact Wednesday and not Thursday. Well, look at it like this, man. Bonich, you just gained yourself a day, and that's a great feeling. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'll write that down. That's actually the name of one of my good friends. I saw him at the weekend up in up where he lives, and I was like, "You're named after Buddha," and he's like, "I know." And I was like, "I only just learnt that." Like, do you know what I'm saying? Sip that. I'm just gonna write that down. It's more Herman Hesse, I just need to remember, and then I'll remember that it's called Sid. 1 second. Herman Hesse. Thank you. I will be writing other stuff down as well. If there's any games you think I should note down, thank you so much. I'm just getting through the chat. It's not coming up as quickly because I've got it as a very focused, big thing at the moment. Darkness wins. The thumbnail was gangster, looking fresh, bro. How good does my face look on Keighley's body? You know, like. Post likes 3-inch strudels with one of the funniest names that I ever have to read out. Thank you so much for being here as always. The other Jeffrey Campanozzi. What of abuse my console? Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Judy VA Queen. Judy VAR Queen, love what you do, Bam. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for the donation. I massively appreciate that. Everyone show Judy some love in the chat. Massive. Oh, you already did. It's just coming up now, and you already did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate that. Like, you're honestly too kind. Timo, welcome to the chat. Thank you. Welcome. How long is tonight? It's about 2 hours-ish. They do a very good show over here. They run on a tight ship and schedule. So it's about 2 hours, which works out perfectly because, as I said, the embargo for Riders Republic is up at around 9 o'clock. Now, this starts at 7:30. So it will finish 9:30-ish. Which means, let me just double check that I've got the I've got it so I can push back the other stream a little bit if I need to. But I'm pretty much going to go from this straight into Riders Republic with like a 5-minute intermission. But it will be a different stream, so just stick around on the channel. Yeah, probably if I put it for 4, I'll put a safety barrier of like 9:45-ish. But basically, the second this ends, 5 minutes just so I can run toilet and all of that kind of stuff, grab some more snacks, and then I'll be straight back up for some Riders Republic. So that will be a lot of fun. But it's perfect the way it's worked out, that the embargo's actually lifted just as this ends, and it means that I can do a double stream. There's going to be a couple double streams, as Ballistics has asked me up in here saying, have you got the beta code for Hell Let Loose yet? I haven't, but I did get the email saying it would be coming soon. And what I'm going to have to do is stream Hell Let Loose beta at some point, probably in the day, and then continue with Gamescom stuff in the evening. And I'll probably do the same for when Call of Duty's Vanguard alpha drops, because I want to make sure that I'm still covering Gamescom. But then at the same time, I don't mind doing some double streams and things like that. So it's a little bit of a busier week towards the end, but I'm not mad at it at all. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to all of this. Please, just a reminder, if you can, please always try to put English in the chat. I just see someone's message didn't get through because it's not in English, which means I can't read it. So if you can make my life a little bit easier, just throw it in Google Translate or something. That would really help me out, because it's just one of the few things that means I can actually respond to you, you know, because I can't speak every language and I can't read what looks like Russian. So, you know, Privyet, but please in English, and then I can get back to you. Thank you so much, though, for being a part of this regardless. Joseph P., good to have you back. Callie on the Modern Duty's in the middle of town right now, but he's still here. I respect the dedication. Thank you so much. We've got all of the mods in the chat right now, which is beautiful. I'm still on the fence about Vanguard. I'm still on the fence about Vanguard, but I'll give it a go because I don't enjoy Warzone, but I do enjoy Call of Duty multiplayer, and it's a fun little stream getting your head around it. I like streaming, you know, like first impressions on Call of Duty, because I wouldn't be like a Call of Duty streamer all the time, but at least I can appreciate it and then play a bit more offline, you know. But it's nice to look at what we're doing, and I think that the first impressions work really well on the channel as well. Zeno, how's it going? Hope to see Abandoned. Yeah, I hope to see Abandoned as well. We're coming up to 5 minutes now before the pre-show starts, so I think what we might do is we'll probably go into the actual into the big screen while we wait for the final piece, like that, just like that. I mean, it looks pretty messy, doesn't it? Looks a little bit mess. Maybe we'll wait. I'll go back in when we're 2 minutes in. This is a nice setup anyway. I really do like how far we've come with this general setup and the way that everything looks. So yeah, we're coming into the last 5 minutes before the pre-show. Not really sure what to expect on the pre-show. Obviously, all of the good stuff is going to be coming out. What am I more excited for between Battlefield and COD? Battlefield, 100%. Don't get it twisted. Like, COD will be alright, but that's only because COD will have a campaign, which is more of an appeal to me for playing COD than anything. Whereas, you know, like, Battlefield is a game that I will actually lose hours of my life to. Like, big hours. Like, if it's as good as I think it's going to be, I'm going to be playing Battlefield a lot, which is awesome because it means if you want to join the squad, then go ahead and please do join the squad. But yeah, like, it's not a question between the two. One of them gives me hours of endless fun. And that's not to say that Call of Duty hasn't done that. Go back in time, and there will be, you know, the hours I lost on the original Modern Warfare series and Black Ops and stuff, I'll never get back, but I would never change that either. But at this point in time, it's very much like, you know, Battlefield for a multiplayer experience just ticks the boxes for me. And the reason for that is just because what I like about Battlefield's approach as opposed to Call of Duty is, A, I can play whichever style I want to, but B, if I get an opportunity, like, you know, oh no, that guy over there in that top window's trying to snipe my team, or like, you know, camp over this area that we've got to hold down or whatever, I could just get out my little anti-tank rocket launcher and shoot the hell out of that building, and then that's not a problem anymore. You know, like, it's the variety that I like that Battlefield offers, and that's what it's about. The space of Battlefield as well, the size of Battlefield means you can actually approach combat however you may choose to. Whereas Call of Duty pretty much forces you to do a couple of things. You know, go run and gun, snipe, like be the greatest sniper ever, or just sort of like camp it out a little bit. Like, those are your three options a lot of the time, you know, or be that crazy guy that runs around knifing everyone that no one can hit. But overall, it doesn't allow for enough variety a lot of the time, but Battlefield does. And that's the difference. Battlefield feels like actual warfare. Call of Duty still feels like I'm in some sort of paintball combat arena. And both have their space in gaming, don't get it twisted. It's just there's one I prefer to play. Because sometimes I do want to sort of camp with a sniper, but that's different to the approach that you do it in, say, Call of Duty versus Battlefield. In Battlefield, it makes sense when you're a sniper. You take a far point on the map and you actually hold it down and you watch a certain area. In Call of Duty, it's just a bit more, you know, people are just doing mad stuff. Anyway, that's enough about the battle between the two of them. Darklink, good to see you in the chat. How's it going? Zoe, how you doing? Saying, looking fire in my blazer. Of course I am. Thank you very, very much. Hell Let Loose beta codes will be being sent out tomorrow morning. He just tweeted, thank you so much for the update, Ballistics. J Gamer in the chat. J Gamer UK in the chat either, saying, what's up? Dark Lord Creeper, good to see you, my friend, saying campaign rules. Thank you for being here. Joseph P saying, I want more Elden Ring. I think we all want more Elden Ring. Things I want to see. That's it. We've got 2 minutes to go. Everybody quickly spam what you want to see. I'm going to load up the big screen while we get ready. I'm going to put in my headphones and we're going to get into this. I'm excited and I cannot wait. And I hope Jeff's wearing a matching blazer because, you know, we spoke about this and we said we'd do it. So I hope he's remembered that was the plan. Here we go. 8 world premieres in the pre-show apparently. That's awesome. That's a good start. That's a very, very good start. We got Dark Link in the chat. We got Dark Lord. All of the dark names coming out. I love it. Both of you guys as well. Thank you for all of your continued support over on Twitter. There's a lot of you guys that I interact with a lot on Twitter and I really appreciate it. And moving forward as well, I want to interact with you guys in-game a lot more as well. You know, that's the beauty of a fair few multiplayer type stuff coming out. So I'm just really excited to actually be able to play games with all you guys and do Famalam sessions and all of that stuff and just actually speak to you guys, hear your voices and stuff. You know what I mean? I hope that's not a weird thing, but it's like, it'll be nice to put some voices to the names and actually, you know, hopefully you guys can carry me in some multiplayer stuff as well. Espen saying he wants to see Abandoned. Jeffrey saying the Bad Company 2 is my favourite. Joseph P saying new Monkey Ball edition. That's confirmed. I've seen the set for that, so we're going to get some stuff on that. Horizon Forbidden West, I think that will be held out for whatever PlayStation are going to show us. If I'm making an educated bet for when we're going to see some stuff from PlayStation, then my guess is literally going to be, I'm just going to refresh this as well quickly. My guess is going to be start of October or end of September, we'll get a new State of Play or a big event. And the reason I say that is because Q4 starts in October. So to promote everything that's going to be running throughout Q4, it makes the most sense to sort of do end of September, very start of October. So most likely, probably, maybe the you know, I'm refreshing. I'm hitting the refresh. But hopefully, there we go. Oh, so starting in a minute anyway. Hopefully we are going to get probably like third week. If I'm being smart, I'd say maybe third week of... Yeah, third week feels about right for me. The third week of September is probably when we're going to get something. I could be completely wrong. I was wrong about if they were going to drop the No Way Home trailer on the other day and they went ahead and did it, you know? But just thinking, you know, from a business standpoint, Q4. Got to tap out. Hey, man. Get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for being here when you can. Thank you very, very much. Nartworks. Take it easy, my friend. Sweat saying hope less indies this time. No hate towards indie games. Of course not. It's just we get into this mind state where we want to see the best of the best. And obviously we don't mind some indies being peppered in and stuff, but we want to keep the standard fairly high. We want things to be up here overall, you know? Rajman, the best. Refresh your page. Okay, thank you very much. I did. Thank you for the advice as well. Thank you. Or first week of October. Yeah, exactly. Around that time is where it's going to happen. Because it's just... This is horrible music, by the way. Like, really horrible. Like, it's not good. This is not good intro music. It's not bad, but it's just a little, it's a bit too royalty free, you know? It's just a little bit too royalty free. But anyway, we have almost 6 minutes left. Well, yeah, just over 6 minutes left. Keep telling me what you want to see as well. We should play Ghost of Tsushima Legends together. 100%, man. Me and Dark Link have already agreed that that's going to happen. Because I'm trash. Craig saying I want Far Cry, Saints Row, Death Stranding. Yeah, of course. Definitely we're getting new Death Stranding footage. That's almost confirmed. Mute this shit. Just for you, bro. Just for you. Using them Apple loops. Yeah, exactly. I've seen a fair few people in here saying Lego Star Wars. Yeah, of course. Lego Star Wars is always hype. And we're getting some live music from Tales of Arise, which I'm really looking forward to. Hey, I made the intro music. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to see Death Stranding, Saints Row, and I'm downloading Psychonauts 2 during this. Well, then you're in for a good evening. I wonder if Konami will announce anything new. Hopefully, Silent Hill HD collection done right. Well, hopefully. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of good stuff. Some Hellblade 2 would be awesome. There's like, am I right in saying that it feels like there might be a little bit of a Halo update today? Because obviously they were like really annoyed. They were really sort of, everyone was annoyed that they didn't do anything at the Xbox Gamescom stuff yesterday. So it's someone tweeted something. Someone that's involved with Halo's tweeted something saying, just wait, or something along those lines. So we may actually be getting some sort of Halo update in this. Which, to be honest, if they've managed to get something to do with Halo on this, it just shows you the power of the importance. And they knew that no one was going to watch the Xbox event yesterday. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you can hold that back. The release date for Halo got leaked, sorry. So it'll be shown today, I think. Yeah, I did see that. Not happy about Halo's handling is the best way to put that in simple, quick terms. I think they should delay it. I think they should absolutely delay it. I think they should just. At the end of the day, Microsoft don't need any more money, so you're not in any financial push to get it out. So I honestly think the smartest thing they can do is just delay Halo. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, Hellblade 2 is meant to be an Xbox exclusive. I'm almost certain that's what they were talking. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that's been held down. MBG Simulator with abandoned DLC will be announced. You just get to go inside the mind of MBG. Anyway, comes out just after Dying Light 2. No way I'm playing Halo over Dying Light. Yeah, well, not even just like a release date being the problem. The bigger problem is just that the game's clearly still not ready. So just don't release a game that's not ready. Like I'm saying, if you're Microsoft and that's one of your biggest sort of sellers, and you already have, you know, you got Bill Gates money, right? Like you got so much money that you can just buy Bethesda and stuff. Like you can just do whatever you want and not expect things to be pushed out at any point. You can put out the Game Pass at a loss, basically. So you shouldn't be in any sort of a rush to put out like a good game like Halo. Like it doesn't make any sense to me at all. So yeah, just hope we get some news on it in here. But seriously, man, don't put it out this year. There's many other companies have been smart enough to push stuff back to next year. Even Venom itself was Venom's been pushed back until next year. So it's just like just be smart, bro. Like everyone's smart enough that they're not forcing things if they don't need to be forced. Guys, I'm twerking to the music. Mr. Tweety Pie in the chat, how's it going? Thank you for the twerk. Make them cheeks clap, bro. I got my therapist into Hellblade 2 weeks ago. He is hooked now. I love that. Right, I'm going to put on this crappy music for the last minute. Oh, they changed the track. Okay. Woo. It's so bad. Oh. Oh. Gamescom. I wish we got to see Days Gone Part 2 with Deacon St. John. Hey, let's play on. If you run a beat, then I got some bars I can spray on. Yeah, I still rep the same ends that I came from. I stayed long. Woo! I don't know where that came from. Oh, shit! Bars, son. Okay. Oh, are we doing it like that today? I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm like 30 seconds behind. Why are you watching the other stream, bro? This is our own thing right here. Like, I can't change it. It says live in my corner. I can't update it. Hey, and I ain't dropping bars that's basic. Let's play shit. Whew. I'm the type you don't play with. Drop a beat on the track and I might lay this. I'm out of world like a spaceship. Yeah. Hey, let's go, baby. You ready? You ready?
Hello and welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021 pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and for the next however many minutes the screen says right now, I'm going to be hanging out with you, watching world premiere trailers, talking to Geoff Keighley for a little while, probably doing some goofs, up until the main show begins. One thing I do want to make clear, though, before we get started, is
his glasses are huge.
I'm giving off a casual appearance and aura for this pre-show.
Mate, I got dressed up for it.
The pre-show itself is stacked. So yeah, once you see my face, absolutely, you can check out. But you should know that we've got twice as many trailers this year that we had for last year's pre-show. This thing's stuffed full. So I do feel like we should get to our first as soon as possible. I will ask you very politely, please, to shatter.
Someone said maybe his face is just small.
KOF 15.
Also, that's definitely a cat bed there, so maximum respect to this guy.
KOF 15.
Hey, I'm manifesting. 2 years time, I'm gonna do the pre-show, baby. 2 years time, I'm gonna do the pre-show.
Are you ready?
Manifest. Everybody put it in the chat so we know.
Characters that define the series. Fan favorites return from the grave. Characters key to the unfolding.
Someone say he looks like Invader Sim. Oh, you lot are mad. Man said Invader Sim. Are you kidding me? Nah, you're rude, man. You're rude.
Ready? The classic 3-on-3 battle system returns. New visuals and gameplay systems deliver a new level of speed and excitement.
Nice. I don't encourage being mean to the host because people are always mean to me, okay? So, I don't encourage it.
The King of Fighters 15. Releases February 17th, 2022.
Yes, 3 days before my birthday.
That's a good announcer. That's the energy. Like I knew coming into this pre-show that it would be okay if I'm coming in with low-key vibes, because that guy would set the tone. He would bring the energy. KOF 15, you know? Just we need him. Opening night live. I can't hit that, you know? If you're just joining us, this is the Gamescom Opening Night Live.
This is the most chilled pre-show.
We're just getting amped with trailers leading up to the proper show.
I feel the energy right now.
Joke has become that this pre-show has become a proper show into itself. Case in point, we have another world premiere trailer right now.
Let's go!
This is for a 3v3v3 tactical shooter called 9 to 5.
9 to 5, eh? This should be an office-style battle royale.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting first day united.
Wait, was I right? No, but cool. I don't like the 3v3 meta. I don't like it. They've been pushing the 3v3 meta a lot more in recent years, and it's like, get more friends, people. Stop making us 4-man squads have to bow down to your 3-man bloody meta. Like, I like playing with all 4 of my 3 other friends.
I don't like this either. It's just apparently as part of international.
I want 5-man squads, if anything.
I now have to issue safety instructions for watching an online gaming event. This shouldn't take too long. Please keep a safe distance from your screen, somewhere between 13 and 18 centimeters.
I ain't got a ruler, mate, so...
Is that a lot? If a world premiere trailer starts and it seems like it might be good, go ahead and buckle that seatbelt. What?
Okay.
Metaphorically.
Okay.
If you're watching a co-streamer during opening night live...
That's what you're
and
doing.
they're not talking during the boring parts, politely remind your streamer to tell jokes and act mad.
You ain't gotta fucking tell me, mate.
If your streamer's not acting furious right now, they're not doing their job. Do not attempt a hot take on Death Stranding. Oh, that's a good safety tip, actually. I've seen a lot of people mess that up. If you are experiencing buffering, remain calm and tweet a swear word to your internet service provider.
I'm just a bit,
at internet service provider.
Yeah.
Thank you for your attention.
Nice.
Now, you might actually have to buckle up for real. Not metaphorically.
You can't see it. I'm laughing internally.
Is about to take you on an absolute thrill ride.
Tell a joke, please. Fuck! Damn it, I've lost it. What's this? Bus simulator with a special opening night live? Gamescom bus? It is! It's Bus Simulator 21. Everyone's telling me to tell jokes? Oh, man. I'm not like a... I'm not on the spot kind of funny person, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have any good jokes. I have one good joke, alright? And this is one good joke that I wrote. Damn, I can't even talk properly. So I have a background in theatre. I played a tree in the school show. You can leave now. Maybe your audio could be a bit softer, video a bit louder. Is it not loud enough?
Honestly, if
Am I too
I would
loud?
keep that trailer playing throughout this entire pre-show. Because, like, that's what, in a beautiful way, that's what this is. We're all getting on this weird, huge ONL branded bus on our way to ONL. Which I should say is not going to be in a stadium with fireworks going off. It is going to be in a relatively small Los Angeles studio with Geoff Keighley inside. But, like, games-wise, ONL is going to be huge. Games, huge. Studio small, games huge. And even this pre-show, I still got games left in this pre-show. Our next world premiere trailer is from the Dark Pictures anthology, the third game in the Dark Pictures anthology. Here is House of Ashes.
Okay, all right. Nice. I don't know how this is a world premiere. They've beat us over the head with this game.
Pointing your guns at me.
They've legitimately beaten us over the head with this game.
Do it now. No, you lower yours first. I don't want to hurt you.
This is all we got from Bandai at E3. I wasn't impressed then. Like, it looks fun, but I was just let down by the fact it was the only thing we got shown. Background audio is real low. I mean, it's cranked to max.
Over there is a demon. They hear you. They hunt you. We can get through this, but only
Is that better?
together.
I put a gain on it. That's all I can do. Look at my little...
I shouldn't be here. I should be home.
Yeah, everything's as loud as possible. I do apologize if it's not.
It's his birthday today. Best present you can give him.
Is that a bit better?
Sure you get home today.
This is Drop Deck to Mailman 3. Do you copy? Over.
Find cover. Go. Go.
You guys want me to be quiet?
Stay. Over.
Sergeant K.
I mean, it's good we
You're
sort
right.
this out while we're in the Let's do that. Is that better? About
Drop
there?
your fucking weapon. Do it now.
All right, everyone, take
About
a
that.
fucking second. He's not hostile.
I didn't come this far to die by a trigger-happy American!
We've seen this before as well, by the way. Like, we've seen all of this. This was at E3. Audio's fine, been fine the whole time. Okay, awesome. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, I agree with somebody saying the Dark Pictures anthology to me it seems naff compared to Until Dawn. So I'll agree with that. I haven't played through any of it, but everything I see of it, I wasn't the biggest fan of
I like
Until
throughout the
Dawn
entire
either.
thing that the monster is like a shadowy mystery, and then at the very end they're like, you can just buy this. It's in the Pazuzu edition. Turns out it's purple. Anyway, I was wondering if you might be interested in a cosmic horror action RPG. Because if you are, I got one of those.
Yeah,
Our
show
next
us.
world premiere trailer is for Dolmen.
Manifest it, man. I'm going to be doing the pre-show
An
within the next 2 to 3
rift
years
appeared
because,
at
like,
the mining station in Revion Prime.
I don't like talking down on other presenters and stuff, but his general humor doesn't seem to gel with what I like to look at. Does anyone else
We
feel
need
like
to
that?
contain the effects of this catastrophe before it's too late. We don't know if this was an attack, an accident, or a natural
Was
phenomenon,
that Darkseid just got flashed in?
but we know what caused it.
Was Darkseid from DC's EU doing up in here? That is, that's the Zack Snyder's version of Darkseid, just slimmed down. Dolmen. We saw that at
And
E3
now,
as
a
well.
moment no one was waiting for.
A little mention on that.
Kyle's
It's a
top
Souls-like
10
kind of
reasons
game,
to look
partly.
forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021. Number 10, getting to hear the phrase world premiere 40 times in one night. You would think it would get old, but it doesn't. Number 9, a musical performance by Lindsey Sterling. Number 8, this year Geoff Keighley gets to talk to guests live in person, except for me. Please look forward to
That's a
my Zoom
plus.
call with Keighley later on in this pre-show. Number
That's a plus.
7, witnessing the pinnacle of futuristic giant TV set design. Number 6, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker
Let's
Saga.
go!
This is one of those games that, I mean, frankly, was supposed to be out by now. And then it went dark, and it's been cooking for a while, and that's what's exciting about it. Is like it's about to be brought back out of the oven. We might catch a real whiff of just like a delicious loaf of bread tonight. Number 5, that sweet fraction of a second
the
of
cat?
darkness after Geoff says, check this out, and you don't know what's coming next, and you're anxiously excited, but you're not sure what for. Number 4, the reveal of the next Saints Row. The last new
There's the
Saints
cat.
Row game came out 8
The
years
cat is
ago
here.
on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I wasn't even born then. Number 3, the games I was asked not to talk about.
Talk about
So,
him.
I mean, this list would probably, if I was allowed, this list would be number 2. Most of my nights are kind of boring these days. This seems like something. And number 1, Death Stranding Director's Cut Extended Demo.
Okay.
This will, no matter what, be bonkers. I can guarantee you bonkers. I have no idea what they're going to show. It'll be bonkers. The most interesting thing that happens during Opening Night Live, whatever that happens to be, will happen
I'm
within that
satisfied
demo.
as well. We've got cat on
It
screen.
feels like such a certainty to me, you know? One of those things. That's the list, everybody. I know that you're probably pretty hopped up right now for the main show. Please
His cat just
welcome
yawns.
Mucho. Mucho has decided to join us.
He's like, I know you're pretty
Our
hyped
next,
up. And
we
this
have
cat's
another
like,
world premiere. We got plenty of pre-show left. Our next world premiere trailer is from Drinkbox, who developed Guacamelee. They have an announcement for a new
So
mode
it's not
for
his bed.
their next new game. Here's Nobody Saves the World.
Hey guys, enjoy this for a second. Can this be my audition tape for the pre-show? Please? Say yes, Mary Jane. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Confirmed to be shown from having a cat in. What did I miss? Anything good? Nobody saves the world? I like the title.
Before the main event begins, I did have the chance to sit down in this exact spot I'm already sitting to speak to the host of Opening Night Live himself, Geoff Keighley. Hello, Geoff.
Hey.
Hello, Kyle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Geoff
This
Keighley,
is a
you
different
are
day. He's in a completely
you're the
different.
host
He's
of
just changed.
the Game
He's
Awards.
transformed.
You do Summer Game Fest. You do a lot of these kinds of things. What makes Gamescom Opening Night Live unique?
I always loved going to the event in Germany. The fact that it was, hundreds of thousands
Did
of
I steal
gamers
his
gathered
cat?
together, which sounds like a different lifetime given the world we're in right now. But I love the sense of community and energy. Gamescom ONL, this will be our third year that we've done the show, and it's been an awesome partnership with Gamescom. What's made it unique is that it's a fully fan audience that's watching both online and physically when we're able to do it there. Yeah, we wish we could be in Germany this year. We're not. We're doing it live from Los Angeles again.
I see that you're doing interviews with people live in person this year.
That's our hope. I think it's going to happen.
Wait, what do you mean that's... Oh, if everybody clears is what you're saying.
I think people don't necessarily realize how difficult it is to put on these shows in this time. We're honored that folks are willing to come out and be a part of the show. We did a little bit of that at Summer Game Fest, and we're going to do more of that here at Opening Night Live. Whereas last year, we literally did not have anyone on the stage but me, and everyone was on video.
Geoff is
So
CGI.
yeah, this is a little bit of
confirmed.
a combination hybrid approach to
Confirmed.
stuff. And we're really hoping to be able to do more in-person stuff in December.
I saw that you have a musical act booked for the show.
We do, yeah. We've got Lindsay Sterling, who's going to be performing something
Geoff is a cat.
tied to Tales of Arise, which is coming out
Conspiracy.
in September. So yeah, Lindsay's awesome. She performed back at our first Game Awards in 2014 in Las Vegas. So it's really exciting to be working with her again. She will be doing a little sort of song based off her sort of interpretation of one of the themes from Tales of Arise.
That's cool. Yeah, Geoff, I know you
Non
put a lot of
Mercy,
care
welcome
into...
to the chat.
It's not just trailers back to back. You make it a flow. You make this into a show.
Thank you. We do really try and think through, the ordering of things. It's a good blend of kind of everything. And it's not, to set expectations, this is not like wall-to-wall surprise announcements or anything like that. It really is like updating people on a lot of the big games coming out later this
Geoff
year.
is 100%
And Opening Night Live has
CGI.
never really been like that. We have to save some
CGI
of that
cat.
stuff for the Game Awards.
Confirmed.
Geoff, have a great show. Have a great Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Kyle. That's it? Really? That's all we get?
Yeah, we don't get a lot. This is the
What
pre-show.
are you excited about for Opening Night Live? Like, I mean, you're such
My
a...
number one thing is Death Stranding. That you booked a Death Stranding demo.
Yeah, we're really excited about what we're doing. With Death Stranding, Mr. Kojima is always up to something, and we're honored to.
Why
it's
would he
gonna
say
be
that?
like an extended look at
Why would he say
the
that?
director's cut. He's put together a
Why would
very
he
sort
say
of
that?
lengthy, in-depth look at different segments of the game. And I have to say, like, the footage, I was pretty blown away by what people are about to see. I mean, it feels like almost an entirely new game. It looks incredible with the power of PS5. So yes, we're honored to have some stuff from Hideo in the show. I'm excited about what we're showing on like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. We've got an awesome announcement about that I think people will be really excited about. And just we've got like a Splitgate that's really cool, and we're gonna be in kind of season 0 for that, which is like an amazing success story of the past month. And there's even one game that I'm really excited about from a single guy in Poland, Midnight Fight Express, which is an awesome sort of brawler game that was teased last year at Gamescom, and he's going to be showing kind of a new trailer of that game, which just like, I don't know, it's a little bloody and over the top, but it is like so kick-ass and cool that one individual developer can make a game on our stage. Even Valheim, we're doing a cool thing, revealing kind of some details on the next update on that game, and I just I really like to be very eclectic in who's included in the show. But yeah, there'll definitely be some good next gen stuff.
I've been informed from this interview. You just dropped a lot of good stuff coming up tonight.
Let's get to the main show, man. Let's get to the main show.
Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga. That's probably the game I see most in my Twitter feed. People are like, want to hear more about that because last year, that was the last time people heard about that game was at Opening Night Live. We've got an extended kind of demo playthrough of Call of Duty Vanguard, which looks really cool, and showcasing that as well. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and definitely a few games that we haven't said anything about that'll be showing up.
He's acting shifty tonight,
in advance. It's a big show.
He's
right?
acting
it's
shifty.
Like
There's something up.
He's
acting pretty shifty, man.
Lots of games, but
there's a lot of blinky and looking around going on.
I really hope next year we'll be back in Cologne with a bunch of fans together and developers. But this is a nice proxy that we can all kind of gather digitally around the show.
I don't know. There's something here.
And yeah, we'll see everyone live on stage.
He's always like that.
For Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Geoff. Break a leg.
Thanks, Kyle.
Big
when
show.
He presents
Gamescom Opening Night Live.
He keeps a fairly good eye line.
But you might be
surprised
to hear.
He knows something's up.
I still got plenty of pre-show gas left in this tank. I've still got trailers. Our next world premiere trailer, by the way, I'm still thinking about that ONL bus. Our next trailer is for a rhythm combat game.
Half Gaming, welcome to the chat. Python plus plus in the chat as well. How's it going? Super sus, right? Exactly. There's something going on. A world of magic awaits. Thrilling rhythm combat. Oh, okay. Soundful. Alright, that looks pretty fun. I'm falling into the confirmation bias trap again. I'm just saying something seems a little bit off. I'm not saying that it's definitely going to happen.
Okay, I am just about wrapped up here, but we do have one last trailer in this pre-show, and it's for a brand new game. From Toby Gard, creator of Tomb Raider. One more world premiere.
Creator of Tomb Raider. What have you got for us, baby? From the creator of Lara Croft.
Until you are whole again.
Is this like cell shaded a little bit?
The waking world will have no want for you.
It is cell shaded. It's first person as well. Dream Cycle. Early access starts September.
And with that final appeal
cool.
for a wishlist edition, I'm officially out of stuff for this pre-show. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching trailers.
Hey, well,
for
thank
me
you,
with the last
man.
Half hour or so. As you can see, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for Opening Night
Mucho.
Live, which is, as you can see, seconds away. I hope you enjoy that show. I'm Kyle Bossman. Thanks for watching.
I almost had my glasses that big. Like, my glasses are slightly big for comedic effect, but I didn't want to go that big. Here we go.
Hello, everyone around the world.
We said we'd wear matching blazers,
and
Jeff.
Welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce new games, show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, get an update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5, and debut the story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going to find out who's in that Super Monkey Ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsay Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise.
See?
Now, all told, more than
Presenter mode,
40
eyes
games
locked
will
on,
be
he does it.
showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show.
Okay.
And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here it comes.
What's this?
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
No,
that is
no.
so unprofessional.
Stegosaurus, I'm sold. Kotal, get some food, man.
There's a lot of them.
Thank you for passing by.
We can't afford not to.
Saints Row's a good call, man.
Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
How about my world famous
That's from Destruction All-Stars. That helmet's legit from Destruction All-Stars, right?
Hey guys, what you got in the... Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of... Go! Nice talking to you! After him!
Yeah, okay. Clean though. Like I know it's a cinematic trailer, but at least it looks clean.
Dad, you should buckle up.
What I love about Saints Row is Saints Row always feels like when you used to play GTA with all the cheats on, you know? Like, and I think that's a good premise for a game, pretty much.
Come on! Hey! Asshole! Get the fuck away from my friends.
Nice. I want to see some gameplay footage, but you know what? Hey, that's 5 days after my birthday. Who's gonna buy it for me? I'm kidding. I'll buy it for myself. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'd like to see some gameplay, but we'll get some gameplay later in the year.
Saints Row, and joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yeah.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
Cool.
You mentioned
like
the
that.
city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, you know, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
You mentioned all the activity in the city. Obviously, we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another.
We're technically the 4th.
In interesting ways, they're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Yes.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
You got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all.
There we
Gotta
go.
keep everybody hyped for this reboot. So
there we go.
I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for another wild ride with Saints Row.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
Okay.
This is where all our dreams
Pre-alpha. Okay. This looks good. For pre-alpha, this looks really good. Like true to its style, it looks good.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
I really like his trainers tonight, man. Sometimes I don't like what he's wearing, wearing trainer-wise, but yo, those trainers are dope. I like the black and gold look on them.
She lay in rest.
What did they do to Saints Row? They rebooted it, like everyone does to their game eventually. It does. It looks clean. It looks almost. It looks like it's going to be pushed on next gen. Hopefully, hopefully it's a next gen game. We got Captain Marvel up in here. We got Doctor Strange up in here.
If you'd be so kind.
Is this Ghost Rider? We got Ghost Rider up in here. Let's go. What's going on? Hey, what's up, Wolverine? Iron Man. Who's the purple chick?
Our nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
This is a horrible cover of Sandman. Warstew in the chat. How you doing, Warstew, man? Congrats on the. You got your 100k tick now, man. This looks cool. Have I been suckered into thinking that the Avengers game looks cool right now? Is that what's happening?
Mother.
Hey, no matter how you play that riff, it always sounds banging. Wolverine in the golden armor. I like the black and gold. It matches his trainers. Marvel Midnight Suns? What is this? What is this? I don't like the cover, but I like everything I just saw. What's it coming to? Blade! How you doing, Blade? Sign up now to the newsletter to get exclusive access to the Blade skin.
Hey, who ate the rest of my ramen?
Bad
This is cool.
There you go. The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight Suns
I need
is
info.
Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake. Thank you so much for joining us here on ONL. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
Okay, cool.
I love
Lilith.
you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the XCOM franchise, so I'm curious. Everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
Okay.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
I want to see gameplay, but we don't have to wait that long.
Check out IGN's post-show and the gameplay reveal on September 1st. Now, last week, Call of Duty Vanguard was announced for release on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show, and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I got to say it's awesome to be here, so thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like, it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II.
That's what I got a sense of in the trailer.
From all around the globe. And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura, we saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in
it is Battlefield 1 vibes,
war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina and when I started researching for the role was how many women were actually in the Soviet army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Paulina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
Wow. All right. Well, I love that you guys take the reality, but obviously put the Call of Duty
It's cool that they're using historical figures in
Let's
this.
talk a bit about what you guys are going to show today. I know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators.
Massively.
One of which is Paulina Petrova. And so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this is gameplay. This was captured in-engine. And we're going to show Paulina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Okay.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. You know, she's no nonsense. Nothing rattles her, and that's not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. You know, she's bright and almost
I'm looking forward to seeing what they got to show.
Outlook and
Cold War.
Shit happens.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about to happen right
Cold
here,
War
guys.
had
Thank
eight.
you so
Sorry,
much
yeah,
for
8
joining
maps.
us. We
Yeah,
are
exactly.
now going to get this
20
extended
maps
look
plus campaign
at Call of
plus
Duty
zombies.
Vanguard. Enjoy.
At least they're giving us a full package. What up, Youssef, man? You haven't missed too much. We had a new Avengers-style game. Not really Avengers, but a new Marvel game announced, which is pretty cool. I have to say this. Call of Duty games look really good nowadays, I think. Like, I thought Cold War's cutscenes looked incredible. I thought Cold War's gameplay looked awesome as well. It's cool that we're getting this as well. Full package is my stripper name. Yes, Jeffrey! Hey, it's being played on the PlayStation as well. Because this is how you want to showcase your game. On greatness. Is she gonna murder this dude with a bread knife? Nice. Get that shotgun. Look, you can hate on COD, but COD campaigns are like a staple in my year most of the time. Like, I'll always play the campaign. Someone said RE engine. This looks cool. Feels like a horror game. Well, what I like about this is, like, Call of Duty's always been good at bringing a sort of cinematic tenseness to some of their missions, and it looks like they've sort of gone a little bit back to that. I'm not saying that Cold War didn't have a few moments like this, but, you know, not always run and gun, you know? It doesn't always have to be that to create an atmosphere or a fun game. So it's good to see they're remembering that. And it's nice to feel like we're being put in the shoes of a character properly again as well. So say COD Uncharted. Okay, now we're in the Call of Duty. Now we're Call of Dutying. Him with 360 no scope, do it. Lining it up. Go on, spin. Uh-oh. They're coming through the door. You can now mount the gun to the thing. Go with the blind fire as well, that's cool. I'm not saying you can now, but that's an option in here. See the way the vase just fell off? Didn't crack though. Wasn't high enough for it to break. I like that. You can mount it around the corners. Nice. I love single shot rifles as well. That's why I really do enjoy World War setting games. Single shot rifles are so deadly, man. One shot, one kill. A lot of distance on him as well. Oh, that guy got murdered. They might as well have thrown in a Wilhelm scream on that dude. Ah! One shot, one kill. Come on, man. Come on. I like the atmosphere. A lot of recoil. There's a lot of recoil, isn't there? Gonna go with a sneaky sneak. Stab to the back. Yes. Oh, okay. Straight up. Corkscrewed him. I like this. I see what you mean about the camera feeling quite floaty, but I wonder if that will be the same when you're actually controlling the movement, you know? I like this little climb feature they've thrown in. Stab him. Don't. Oh, you're gonna go up top? Can you get up the staircase? Okay, you're gonna climb that way? Alright. Get that vantage point. There's a little vent over there. Alright, one down. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I like that they're cycling through the weapons here as well. Gameplay, the devs always play so weird and smooth. Yeah, exactly. No one walks around like they walk around like they know every point that's gonna happen. So sometimes it's good to, obviously you want to just demonstrate everything that you need to in the showcase, but yeah, I completely see what you're saying. But I think it does look good. I gotta agree with Dominic right now. Also, welcome Dominic, welcome Miguel. Anyone else? Levio, welcome. I always get annoyed because I'm like, why do they set these games? Like, why is there so much World War games? And then I'm also like, I can't wait to play another World War game. You're like, you know? I don't mind if it's World War I or World War II. Sign me up. Sign me up. And especially with Battlefield going into the modern side of it, it's nice that Call of Duty have gone back in time a bit. I like that there's a balance, you know? They let Battlefield do their thing with the old school while they were doing the new school. And now we've got COD doing the old school while Battlefield does the new school. So, you know, it's a great time for FPS this year. It kind of is. Unless you're playing Halo. But other than that, we got some good stuff to look forward to this year. Kovra, thank you, man. Bam the man, thank you. Nice, look at this. Oh my god, that person evaporated. It's brutal, man. They're loving this climb mechanic. They're loving the climb mechanic. Don't go up there. What are these called? The Luftwaffe? Look out for the Luftwaffe. My German's terrible, I do know that. My favorite campaign, first person. I know a lot of people might say like Modern Warfare 2, but for me Modern Warfare 1 was really a moment in gaming that sort of, Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4, was one of those points in time where like it really showed me what a campaign could feel like, you know? And it probably holds one of a dear spot in my heart, if I'm being completely honest. Like it just, everything about it was just, oh dear, oh dear. Nice. That was a really good demo. That was actually a really good demo, man. I do hope they bring this destructible scenery into the multiplayer, like Thomas was saying. But don't get me wrong, like I love all of the Halo campaigns as well, but
next up, a surprise for you guys.
you know, I just remember that era where I was playing Halo.
I had a lot of fun a few
Speak of
weeks
the
ago
Devil,
in the first multiplayer
and I was just playing
tech
Halo
test, which was a
3
huge
and Modern
success.
Warfare back to back.
And now let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
Jeff, you've done it again, man. I can't believe that you've like. How do you take Halo off of Microsoft's own showcase? How do you do that? How do you actually do that, man? This is. You see that Big Ben in the background there? Like Halo 3 holds an almost equal part, like campaign-wise, in my heart because of that point in time.
Fight. To win. To be a Spartan.
I mean, cinematics-wise, this doesn't look bad, but
what is
I'm not worried about the cinematics so much. I'm worried about the overall game.
A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none.
That's right. That's right.
In times of darkness, we are hope.
You can see that little bit of that Xbox fanboy in me still, can't you? I see a Spartan and I can't help but smile.
And together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Again.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
Get to the gameplay.
To tell us more,
Did he or did he not just say gameplay?
Head of Creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
What?
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans. And Agrinia is a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Wow, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer, the tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago, tons of fun. I know.
Did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know, how is development going on the game?
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test.
What's going on?
And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
December 8th, it's real.
There
Coming
it is.
this holiday.
Is it going to be co-op though?
Well, I know you and the team have been working
because if
so
not,
hard
then don't release it.
To land this and exciting.
If not, then just don't release it.
Multiplayer will both be coming this year because it's kind of an important year. It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big
That's why
year.
they're pushing so hard to drop it.
For this 20th anniversary, we might have something a
that's
little
why
special.
That's why they're
up
trying
our
so hard
sleeves.
to stop it.
Okay.
Stop saying CG looks
shall we
great.
take a
I'm
look?
allowed to
Why
say
don't we?
CG looks
do
great.
it.
I'm allowed to appreciate the artwork that goes into it. That's part of building the atmosphere. That's a completely valid thing to say. Yeah, I know co-op's delayed. It's like, if you're going to turn up, you might as well turn up with good news. I don't want a release date. I want good news. Like, it's just like an absolute... I don't want a controller, bro. I want co-op campaign. Take it easy, Bonich, man. We've got a new controller. We've got no co-op campaign, but how about this controller you can pay for? Not me? Oh, fair enough. But still, I stand by what I said because, like,
that's some controller.
Yeah,
it builds
definitely.
the atmosphere.
Now,
the only thing I'm
Jeff,
annoyed about is they had all of this
celebration,
and then we didn't get any multiplayer. Like, that should have went from a cinematic into the gameplay, right?
Okay.
Like, they
here's
should
the
have
last
went
thing.
into
I
it.
think. All right, Joe.
Doesn't make any sense.
Let's take a look at this.
It's like we're gonna get a new look at the multiplayer.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
There's gonna be some 20th anniversary type stuff. Yeah, that's right, Connor. That controller's gonna be so much.
Get ready.
The Master Chief 20th. Oh, it's an Xbox. It's a special edition Xbox. Okay. So they're just selling you more product to make up for the lack of product. How could you be happy with this as a fan of Halo, as a fan of Xbox? I don't want a limited edition console. I want co-op at launch. You can't even get your hands on like an Xbox Series X as it stands anyway. So how are you looking to put that out?
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb? Souls-like cute. I like everything he said. The regular console's a limited edition. Exactly. And zero gameplay. Hello. No gameplay. Yeah. Yeah. Now this is a trailer. Even the music's sick. Cult of the Lamb. Hey, Devolver Digital even? You done it again. They have some really interesting games coming out under Devolver Digital.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams.
Also,
like
that was better than what Halo showed us,
This
which is
next
crazy.
game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Animal Crossing Hades. This is very similar to SIFU looking style. I like this as well. This looks good.
No Russia.
BoJack Horseman up in this? Let's go, BoJack.
I got my pizza. I got my manhole. That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's Revenge time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character, that's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks, watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use, a pizza.
This is a good show. The only thing that dropped the ball was Halo. Let's be real, right? Like, this has been a good showing. April gameplay, let's go. April is swinging, man. Man, I remember going, anytime I go to the seaside, that's where arcades are a lot of the time in England. I remember being very young and playing on, do you remember they used to have the Turtles arcade game? Very similar to this anyway in the style. I used to love playing that. Anytime I could get by the beach and get into the arcade, I used to love playing the Turtles arcade game,
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Vibe all over again.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Geoff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule tailored to your interests, and participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults, where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and all live streams for Gamescom 2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Let's go! Play that. I can't wait to play that.
That was founded to answer that very question for disabled players. And now, thanks to the hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialise in accessibility coverage, from reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers,
I will be streaming more of Gamescom tomorrow and the day after, so
for every aspect of their work.
If anyone wants to tune in, I will be doing that.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I haven't seen a Red Bull advert in ages.
Up next, a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
Who's it gonna be? Place your bets now. Who do you think is gonna be? Who's this new character? Hello, I'm Toshihiro. Oh my god, I didn't even get to finish his name. I'm very excited to introduce this new trailer for Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, the latest game in the SMB series. Today we're sharing the first look at all 12 party games and introducing one of AI's newest friends to the SMB world. Thank you very much for supporting this series for 20 years long. We hope you will enjoy Banana Mania. There we go. There we go. 12 appealing party games. Monkey around with friends. This guy is CGI, you can't fool me. I didn't say it this time. It's not Goro. There we go.
Let's roll out.
Okay. There we go. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Fits the aesthetic well. This is a Persona character, right?
Okay, next up, a game started by two.
Fuck Halo, we got the real Halo in the building right now. This
summer,
is the real
the first
Halo.
release, Splitgate, started
That's
setting
right.
records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC,
Got even more
PlayStation,
of a
and
prime
Xbox.
time slot
Blending the best
than
of
Halo
arena
itself.
shooters with the fun of Portals, tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now. With a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
I can't get excited about a new map because I don't like a lot of their map designs, but cool. Trojans assemble? Yeah, in Halo you got the Spartans, in Splitgate you got the Trojans. I mean, we wanted that Halo multiplayer gameplay footage, and here it is. Season 0. Someone posted a funny satire about this game the other week.
And now, here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
Remember, guys, stick around. I will be streaming this for around 2 hours after this show. I've got the stream ready to go.
Standing on the stage, got the whole place rocking.
So if anyone wants to check out gameplay footage and stuff and a little bit more of an in-depth look at the beta, I will be streaming that after this.
I've been hearing a lot about you. Playing lots and lots
That
of
was a
potential.
disco ball.
I'm Suki, by the way. It's been years competing at the highest level. What
New
I
map's cool,
discovered is
Have you
that
tried
there's
it
so
already?
much more to the Republic than meets the eye. It's about adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level. This place is called the Riders Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic. Team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each other. Yep. It's up to you to prove your worth in the Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I'd really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot.
I'm looking forward to playing this. I haven't played it yet, just by having access to the beta.
gold.
I thought I'd wait until the
Don't
stream
worry.
to do it.
We got your back. Now go get him.
I like that duck boss. Let me just, there's cat hairs everywhere now that I let the cat in.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC and consoles. You're invited to join frantic 50-player mass races, compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam an open world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks.
That's not
The game
fair. They wouldn't
releases
let me
this fall
stream
on
it because of
October
the
28th.
embargo,
To learn
and now
more,
everyone
check
can
out
stream it.
RidersRepublic.com.
That's
and
not
now,
fair.
let's check back in with Natasha.
Okay, let's get to our first award. There are a lot of great games coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very strong contenders. Which one of them will take the Gamescom award home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG Elden Ring by From Software, Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far Cry 6, the long-awaited Halo Infinite from 343 Industries. And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
That's a rig. They've
Hi,
rigged that.
I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for
They've
the
rigged that.
campaign
That's
on Halo
shenanigans.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite.
Shenanigans.
And together, along with all 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox, and we look to continue that tradition as we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we want to thank the fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on the way.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Nah, man. That's so rigged. And it's not even out yet. That's a good point as well. It's not even out yet. How's that work? You can't just make up an award and then give it to yourself. That's not how it works. And Elden Ring is definitely multi-plat, right? And then they just give us a bloody Game Pass advert. What is this? This is shameless. This is shameless behavior right here. That's the Obama meme. They're gonna put Phil Spence. They're gonna put him giving himself the medal. I can already see it now. Someone make it. Tag me in it on Twitter. Please do it. Where's Really One Gamer? He'd be all over that right now. I made the right call? I feel like I did. I'm so glad I don't have an Xbox at this point in time. I have an Xbox, but it's literally in a cupboard. And anytime my boys say, oh, just plug it in, I'm like, it's never leaving the cupboard until it goes into the bin. Like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And the award for the greatest Brett Williams Gamer of the Year goes to Brett Williams. Congratulations. Congratulations, Brett. Yes. Okay, nice. This show has been really good, apart from any time that Microsoft turn up. Like, let's be real, right? It's been great, and then Microsoft turn up, and then it gets shitty for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then it goes back to being alright and a good watch. Because some indie game turns up and saves the day. No, I've not got the OG Xbox. When the OG Xbox came out, I still had my PS2 at that point in time. I believe. This is the football game that was announced, free to play, fair to play, coming soon. It was an actual football game.
Hello folks, my name is Eugene, I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games, forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
UFL, I like that.
It has been
It's time, Kelly! It's time, Kelly!
We've had an update on LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in one game. And looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar, 3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today, though, with a brand new look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you. Check it out.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
How did my father die? Ready are you? What know you of ready? The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi. Reach out. The boy has no patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I could be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
That music just hits different, man. You can't not smile.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
Yeah, I love Geoff. He always has one slip-up. At least this one wasn't. What was the slip-up he did last year?
The Morpheus chip.
And everyone just jumped on it
a
so quick.
revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them.
Okay.
Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
It looks interesting.
Next up, another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast Trials.
Bad.
In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era.
That's what he said.
Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game, where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game, launching in 2022.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend.
It's nice to see people getting excited.
Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements.
I'm playing this? Do I not even get an option in this? I have to play this, apparently? This looks scary, though. I've never played Outlast.
We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self. A better self. A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy.
Am I playing this?
We are all going to get better.
Please play the first game. Is it scary?
Next up, something a little lighter.
I'm not
We're
good
going
with
to
scary
head into
games.
the creature collecting open world of Dokev from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. And what you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
Shocktober's almost here. That's true. Yes, and there was a multiplayer Outlast. It was up to 3 players. Did he say play with up to 3 people, I think? Well, I guess I'm playing Outlast in Shocktober then. Is that a young Bam? Did we just get a young Bam in the game? You're gonna have to pay me for my likeness. I actually really like the art style with this. What in the sweet K-pop is this? This looks like a lot of fun. Wholesome the game. They got an alpaca lamb? Yeah. I like the fact it looks open world. Open world sandbox type of game by the looks of it. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call, Alien. And that seems like a lot of fun to me. If I can play as young Bam in this, I'm fully sold. I feel like this will look great on the PS5 as well in theory. Hey. This looks like a lot of fun, honestly. It looks like it's really well put together as well. Jet ski confirmed. Mobius said Mobius would love this game. Get mini cars. Got a boxing bear. GTA for kids. I like that. Trailer was a little bit long, but
so fun.
They was letting the
Back
music
at
play.
Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks of all time.
I just want my Dino Crisis rip-off Jurassic World, people. Please. Please give me my Dino Crisis Jurassic World universe rip-off. I don't want to build another park. It's going to go wrong. That's what happens in every Jurassic Park. Looks bigger, though. Fun fact, my first ever stream that I ever did, and it wasn't here, it was for Uniland Gaming at the time, was a promotional playthrough of the first game when it came out. We played it for 2 hours. And that was my first ever jump into actually live streaming a game ever, and that was a few years before I started streaming on this channel. I even got a free copy of the game and paid, so pretty good. Yeah, right. I feel like there's so much interesting things you can do with the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park franchise, and that isn't it.
The team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain, from Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian. Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as the dictator Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it. Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm.
Horizon Zero Dawn is now 60 FPS on the PS5. Let's go!
I understand you were forced to use your 15 years of labor, pruning tobacco.
Yes!
I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
A revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
I have a vision. To rebuild paradise. A cure. Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety zone. You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend!
I'm gonna play this game. Who's on board with this?
I am not
I know
fearless.
It's gonna be another Far Cry game, but I'm on board with, like...
I will be fearless.
Every time I see something about this, I go, you know what? I'll give it a play. Like,
you are a liar. And we
still looks a bit rough around the edges, which is slightly worrying. It's out pretty soon. But
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo.
I'm on board.
All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better. Pending on which clan allegiance you go for when creating your own vampire, your playstyle can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty?
I'm seeing some fair comments in the chat right now about it.
A scenic skyline. A striking garment, perfectly
I'm gonna play it, but I don't want to see more of it. I think that's a very good way of putting it. I feel like we've seen enough by this point in time, you know?
An aching kiss. A rallying cry in the heat of battle. A An encouraging voice in a time of need.
This had a really cool trailer for it, didn't it? If I remember correctly.
Stunning radiance that overwhelms.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm so over battle royales at this point in time, but this does look pretty interesting.
Deadly poise that knows no equal.
The abilities look really cool.
A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die.
We've still got over an hour of this event as well, so we've probably got some really good stuff to look forward to still. Death Stranding being one of them.
Toreador.
Early access September 7th.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th.
Oh, on Steam?
Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
Whole lot of park builder games up in this. You know, I didn't think I'd see so much.
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new! They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for, some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the Visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it.
Hey, look, they threw in some Riders Republic into this game.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy. Thrilling bursts of speed. Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
Okay. Okay. Hang on. I thought this was going to be yet again just another park builder, and it kind of is, but
our success
depends
on your creativity, my friend.
Okay. Looks a little more unique than usual. Park Beyond. Coming out on all major platforms apart from Switch.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction. It's a little close to home. Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and Epic Games Store on October 5th.
Okay.
Centaur Elmi Foxton.
Oblivion has escaped us. The world we've known is slipping away. Your place, it seems, is among the stars. This moment will be longer remembered. Our new home, if all goes well. Inspecting a new species. Tread lightly, we do not belong. Strange. I feel I've seen this all before. Our minds seek order and meaning, creating signal out of noise. This does look really interesting. I don't know what is to come, but we should survive. Nothing here will ever be the same. Bullet. The event started at... We're coming up to the end of the first hour. But we've still got an hour to go, so you're almost right there in the middle. New Saints Row. What else have we seen? Halo dropped the ball again. There's been some cool indies thrown in here, but I don't remember the name. I'm gonna have to go through and take some notes.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Let's go, and then they're going to announce that the 60 FPS part for the PS5 is I'm surprised that this is in here. I'm legit surprised that this is in here, but well done. This is what we came to see.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show so far.
Oh, we kind of
My name is Matthijs de Jonge, game director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
Really?
And look for pre-orders to start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now, and you can find more information on our social channels. From all of us at Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest of the show.
It's 2 days before my birthday.
Is set to take us to the mystical land of
2022. 2 days before my birthday.
After a successful
if anyone
summer
wants
playtest.
To, you know,
now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards its open beta on September 9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And after the world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
I like New World, as you should know. I'm a big fan of New World. I didn't want to push on with the beta because I'm just going to do it when it comes out. This is going to be my daytime streaming game when it comes out. Heads up for people. I will be playing this like a couple hours per day in the daytime when it comes out. And I may even no-life it a fair bit. But I'm not going to let it overtake the prime slot. We'll still be playing stuff in the evenings regardless. I'll still be making other content. But this is going to be my daytime stream because MMOs are nice and relaxing. And when you're playing an MMO, you can stop and you can look at trailers or things that people want to talk about in the chat and stuff. So this is going to be my daytime chatty stream when it comes out. Because I'm going to be sinking hours into this.
Simply vanished.
And I hope that's okay. But I'm going to be doing it either way. It's an MMO with Souls-like combat and a really good aesthetic. They've made it look a lot better. The beta looked so much better than the alpha. It seems like they've really worked on this game a lot. There's a lot of money being thrown into this by Amazon, but I think it actually looks really good. There's a lot of customization features. There's a lot of jobs you can do. There's a lot of things you can do in the game. And it's really good to have a nice big feeling MMO that also looks so good as well. A lot of times MMOs suffer. Like this looks a lot better than something like Final Fantasy 15. Like they've really honed in on making sure that this game looks awesome. And it looks like they've thrown in a lot more mobs as well. And there's a big PvP element to it as well. So and yes, and it has the afro confirmed as a hairstyle. So I'm going to be playing a lot of New World. If you want to join me in playing New World, you're more than welcome to. That's the beauty of an MMO. They're doing another beta? They got another beta? Because they pushed it back slightly because of all the feedback in the most recent beta, which to me says the studio's
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went. You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. And it was just so fun for the team to get to play alongside everyone, watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping a great game than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans?
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Good question.
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons. Mm-hmm. So we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch.
Okay.
And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions. So we're working toward that as well.
Nice.
And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Cool.
Earlier, we had some big Marvel game news.
This is the other Marvel game.
Today also marks the release of another Marvel game. Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing storytelling. This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
You all have phones, right? Guys, what's been your highlight? Well, seeing as this is just a mobile game, so we can talk over this completely.
An honor.
What's been your highlight so far, and what do you want to see? Let me know.
Take care of it, my friends.
Earths from different dimensions.
I forgot we had another Marvel game announced already. Whoa, that kind of makes it sound forgettable.
A friend.
No Way From Home confirmed.
Want to help me protect it?
That's a cheeky Easter egg.
No world is ending on my watch. You can't win.
See Spider-Punk there?
On your knees.
I have come for your help, my sister.
Good to see Storm as well.
Bring it on.
Turn up the heat!
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega.
That's a good call, Dan. That action game looked really, really good.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
I hope she's rearranged it so like we don't get no copyright issues. The music in the Tales of Rise demo was absolutely great, by the way. Is this an angel? Is this an angel? Arise. If you haven't played the demo, get the demo. Judy, thank you so much yet again. I appreciate you. That's going straight back into the channel. Thank you so much for the dono. I massively, you are an absolute queen and a legend. Thank you. The Halo Xbox controller was a highlight for you. I expected gameplay. I got nothing. Cries in pain. Oh man. Don't worry, we won't talk about Spider-Man spoilers. No Spider-Man spoilers up in here. Don't worry, man. But I mean, watch the trailer. Hillary, welcome to the chat. I would stumble as fall as well. She's doing this in heels. Effortlessly. With a little jump as well. I'm telling you, Tales of Arise is a low-key banger. Like, as a game. Like, I really enjoyed the demo a lot. And I can't wait to play the full game. This is a mesmerizing performance, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can we get some, like, dancing women emojis in the chat? Abdul saying Bam's simping on stream? I've been simping all day though, haven't I? So I can't help it, man. She's absolutely killing it. She hit us with the JoJo, the Dio pose. Come on, stop it, man. JoJo! There we go. Thank you, Jeffrey. Sachin, welcome to the chat, man. That was magical. Is this an angel?
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales
great.
of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
She did do the Horizon Zero Dawn music, didn't she? She's great. I can't believe I never knew about Tales of Arise. How did I miss Tales of Arise? It's like exactly the kind of thing that resonates with me. I thought I was an angel. You still are as well, Angel. The revolutionary new tale is about to be told on mobile. You all got phones, right? You all got phones, right? Sweet. I'm not even mad at it. So in answer to the question, someone said in the chat, I don't know who said it, I briefly caught it, but the thing about mobile games is you gotta remember that at least everybody has a mobile, and the other side of it is a lot of people are always on the move, and that's where mobile gaming really does come into it. It does have its place within the gaming industry. You just feel like it doesn't have a place when it's put up against all of these big AAA console and PC titles, you know? But mobile gaming definitely has a place. I tried to play Persona 5 and I just didn't enjoy it because it was turn-based and I just didn't enjoy it. The demo was fun. You get to fight that thing.
Play the demo now.
Next up, we have two more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC Game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year. These are the nominees. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by Ubisoft. Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
Ubisoft just gave themselves a medal as well. What's this award ceremony about, man?
Sparks of Hope. On behalf of the entire
Who's going to win out of the Ubisoft game going up against the Ubisoft game? Does this make sense?
We are deeply honored by your support and so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone working on the project. And we cannot wait for you to experience this cosmic adventure. Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
Where were the votes for these?
Every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4
right, well, no one's
by
played it, so
Relic
how can we vote on
Entertainment,
it if it's upcoming?
From Software's Elden Ring,
Okay, so but you said that was an Xbox exclusive earlier. What's going on here?
Microids and Koa Labs.
I've not even heard of it.
And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia: The World Before. Congratulations
I refuse
to Koa
to
Labs
believe that
and
anything
Microids.
can beat Elden Ring.
Hi,
in two different award ceremonies.
I'm game director of Siberia: The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All amazing people.
Spagnito in the chat. What a name!
To provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Socal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else who wants to say something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inan Zur here. And
Hey.
I'm so happy
How's it
to
going?
be the composer for Siberia: The World Before. I wanted to congratulate
he's the composer.
visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement. And I cannot wait to share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois.
Cypher
Welcome
Tier
to
is
the
a
rest of
dope
opening
app
night
name,
of
by the
Gamescom
way.
Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is
I've been
as
timed out of your
accessible
chat 3
and
times for no
supported
reason.
and
Am I not allowed to
inclusive for
swear? Well,
members of
yeah. If it goes,
underrepresented groups
if
as it is for anyone else.
if normally,
The idea
if you're
of
saying something that shouldn't be said,
seeing
it will come up
whether they
and it will
someone
give me and the
looks
mods
like
the
someone
option
acts
to
like someone
veto
who
the thing.
enjoys the same
So
things
I
that you
can't
do.
see any evidence
That
of that happening, which
experience
means
can
you're
sometimes be like
directly saying stuff or doing something that's going against YouTube's overall moderation. Because it would be on one of me or the mods, and I'd be able to see that you'd had a message there, and it would say message deleted. There's none of that going on. I feel like this isn't the first time this has happened to you either, Joseph, so I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, YouTube generally doesn't like what you're doing, is the only advice I can give you at this point in time, because that's very strange. Like generally, we have control over the chats. Did they just announce Jumanji behind my back as well?
And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Eugene-cho?
Like,
No,
look,
no playing dumb.
Man screw. See that? That gave us an option if we wanted to choose that or not. And we just allowed that message right there. But that's not happened at any point in time. I've not seen that happen, and I am watching chat as much as I'm watching the thing. Even if I look over here, I can see everything that's happening just above. So I don't need to look directly at this screen. I can look here and have chat here as well.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their ONL post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhassi, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall.
I actually
Here's
bought
your
Judgment
first
by
look.
mistake earlier this year, so I'll play a bit of Judgment and then I'll play Lost Judgment when it comes out as well, because I accidentally purchased
What is up,
it.
Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as
Oh, it's another Joel.
deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. we're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There's no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know, what's happening with Deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it, be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core. The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing. My first day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked on something within the first hour. It's great.
Thank you for being here, Thomas. So is Core like a dream scenario? It feels like a dream sort of scenario.
Thanks, Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing, Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
He said shenanigans there. Oh, they put Jungle Book in Fall Guys. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Am I going to play Fall Guys again? Have they just got me by the... I don't know what that was. Oh, no. Core is like Gmod? Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Games Showcase in June.
This game looks pretty good, by the way. The original trailer it did. Trailer song now available? Bro, how did this sneak in?
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
I tried to play 2 hours of Fall Guys a day. If you got like a schedule, that sounds like a real rope that you got worked out.
Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
Ruski Vikings? Let's go, baby.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings. Some invested in advancing
Age of Empires is a staple game, man. Staple game in the industry.
How will you use your resources
it's a mainstay.
To rise above the rest?
I respect your dedication, G. I respect it so much, man. Game Pass for PC. Yeah, playing as the Mongols would be cool.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent of over 500,000 players, the 5th game to do so in Steam history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Animated, you say? Valheim was a lot of fun. If you didn't play it when it first came about, this is the perfect time to jump in and give it a go. Where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and home. Should have done it in a Viking accent. Nice. Yeah, Valheim is, if you enjoyed Ark or if you enjoy any of these sort of survival RPG games, Valheim's up there, man. It's very fun. It was a tiny bit bare bones, I will say that, not massively, but once you completed it, that was that. But I'm hoping with all of these sort of patches and updates that they're bringing out, it's really going to flesh out into a great game, because they didn't expect it to get as big as it did. So it'd be interesting to see what they've done with the sort of investment behind it. But yeah, it's definitely fun with friends as well. That's out next. September's getting kind of stacked, you know?
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software.
Of course.
The 17th installment in the Tales series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai.
Nice.
The horror game The Dark Pictures House of Ashes by Supermassive Games.
No.
And the winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021 after all these nominations is Elden Ring.
Because Elden Ring From Software lives on PlayStation. This is Yasuhiro Kiyato. All of us on the development team are thrilled and deeply honored to receive this fantastic award. As our latest title, Elden Ring represents a culmination of the know-how we've gained over the last 10 years or so. Everyone here is working to ensure the game provides a fresh experience for all of our players. We know those familiar with our games have high expectations of us, but we hope to give new players something to look forward to as well. Thank you so much for all of your continued support. Let's go, man. Let's go. Everyone's saying, what the fuck, where was Deathloop? Yeah, finally the PS fans did it. No abandoned, rigged. True. Let's go. Crossfire X, good call, Rob. Oh, another shooter for Xbox.
Hello, Gamescom.
Surprise.
Welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders. that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live. And hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
Isn't it just the dude from Horizon Zero Dawn? How have I forgotten his name? I swear it is the dude from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Tonight, for one night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch it
Aaron, there we go.
on Twitch. We're bringing
I thought it was Aaron, but I didn't want to say it because I was like, no, you're getting this mixed up with like Attack on Titan for some weird reason.
Go to twitch.tv/Team Fordzilla.
He looks so much like Aaron, right?
Your chance to watch.
Like, he looked loads like him.
Gives you wings.
I have not watched.
Genshin Impact continues
Speaking
to deliver
of Horizon
meaningful
Zero
updates
Dawn,
to fans, and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from
Its
Horizon.
first
who's set
crossover
to join
character.
the
That's
game
very
in the
interesting.
2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Aloy in Genshin, let's go!
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow.
They got her in for the voice acting as well!
Need the help.
I should have known, but I mean, let's go!
This'll pack a punch. You're stuck now. The hunt is on.
Caesar, welcome to the chat. September's looking stacked, man. September is looking stacked.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall. The Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's one-year anniversary. Coming this October, here's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
If they're not all dressed like Ned Flanders, I don't want to hear it. Genshin's really good, and it's free. Like,
Slow Clap revealed SIFU earlier this year, and recently I had a chance
moved into
to
the
go
PlayStation
hands-on
section
play
of
the
the
game.
show.
Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that SIFU has a release date. Here's a sneak preview.
no, we got about 40 minutes left. We got about 40 minutes left of this event. Kojima asking for the Kojima in chat. SIFU just looks great. I can't believe we're getting this. Yeah. 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 2 days. So we get Horizon Forbidden West and SIFU, and there was another game.
We still have more to show you, but
February?
right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha.
Bro,
Take it
they're
away.
stacking this. They're stacking
Thank
this
you,
so
Geoff.
high. What's going on?
Once,
February's
there was a
looking
time
nuts.
when gaming was a niche and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now, we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus, we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo,
I feel like they knew it was my birthday in February.
and Pinecraft.
That's what it feels
Released
like.
in 2020,
Like we gotta put it all out
Expansion
there.
Pack 2021 launched soon.
Even if it wasn't my
Gamescom
birthday, it's starting to feel like it is my
Not
birthday.
a game,
With all the good games coming out that
but a
month.
game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world.
CGI.
Because we need oxygen even more.
I love that
than a
that's a
good
running joke.
Wi-Fi
I love you
signal.
guys, man.
Save a bee,
Thank you for being here.
plant a tree. Let's grow the Gamescom forest.
The way you said that sounds like Games
And that's
Scum.
it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next months. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to
Thank
you,
you
Geoff.
for your rigged awards.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5. Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Bro, September is way too stacked. How am I going to stream in September? I'm going to be doing day streams and stuff. Like, September is stacked. Because I'm definitely going to stream this for a bit because I've never played it, so I want to try it out and complete it. I won't stream the entire game though, but I do want to give this the first impressions on the director's cut.
There are now new items that allow for easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas. The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances.
Oh yeah, Yodel do this. This is what they have installed in every Yodel van.
Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you. Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
He just said, yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Good old Norman. Hermes DLC?
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
It's gone too far? Didn't Hideo say this isn't so much a director's cut, but how he wanted the game to be, right? Don't even have to play the game.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Maser Gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions. It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies.
Okay.
Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room. Your scores will be shared in the all-new online ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe. 8 new tracks have been added in the music player.
Is that why
you can listen to the tracks in the private
so
room.
much tracks on Twitter recently?
It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
I wasn't interested in Death Stranding. Then we did a stream where someone made me watch the trailer, like the extended trailer, and I was like, this actually looks a lot better. But this has been one of the most requested games that from people saying you should stream this. It's one of the few exclusive lists that I haven't streamed, and this is one of the most requested. But at the same time, a lot of people have been like, don't stream. It's not a good game to stream from start to finish. So I said that I would do a sort of first impressions couple sort of streams and give it a go, because I felt like that was a good compromise. And then the director's cut was announced, and the rest is basically
new
history.
action-packed delivery missions have been added.
I might as well give it a go on the director's cut, because I can just pick it up from there, right? But yes, as Matthias is saying, he said he didn't like the director's cut label. He felt like this was just more how he wanted the game to be, right? Something along those sort of lines.
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
Why isn't it a good game from start to finish? That's just what everyone told me. I can't tell you why on a game that I've never played why it wouldn't be a good game from start to finish, but a lot of people just said it doesn't suit a streaming setting because there's just a lot of just openness that just doesn't resonate well for interest, I guess.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks.
That was cool.
There is a new racetrack, You can time attack
Didn't we get the
other
MGS
SAM
box
players
anyway?
from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
Everything I'm seeing here doesn't look like what I saw when I looked at like Donkey's review of it and stuff. It's a very long game and can be tedious. I platinumed it, but it's short. Essentially a walk simulator, but it's a masterpiece. So yeah, it has a lot of dividing opinions for one. But I personally don't mind, like, you know, like games like The Last Guardian and Shadow of Colossus and stuff are a little bit bare at times, but I didn't mind streaming those games. Sometimes having that space to actually talk to the chat as opposed to being so fixated on it the entire time kind of works well for the stream, in my opinion. Like yesterday, I played Ghost but didn't do story stuff. I just looked around the island and stuff, and it allowed me to chat and communicate with people, which is also important when you're streaming too. So I'll give it a go.
PlayStation.
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening.
He kind of looks like a Muppet as well, so that's like...
Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere.
That's great.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon.
Congratulations, Geoff.
See ya.
Hey, take it easy. You know what? Go back here. I'm going to do what I do sometimes when we finish this. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that off. I'm going to click this on. I'm going to put this on mute. We're going to go in here. We're going to skip the pre-show. Thank you everybody that's been a part of this. We're not going to end it just now. We're going to run this in the background a little bit, and we're going to have a bit of a discussion. We're going to have a little bit of a discussion. Overall, pretty good show. I honestly think they have a really good formula. Every time Geoff puts together a show with his team, it's a really good formula. Like it's always well presented. The pacing on it, near enough, is always good. I feel like always with these 2-hour shows, they hit a little bit of a point in time where it starts to drag just a tiny bit. But we're not going to watch the whole thing again. We're just going to sort of skip through and like, what was your favorite announcement and stuff today? And I'll run footage of that kind of stuff in the background. I want to hear from you guys. That's the main thing right here. He looks like, do you not think that Geoff looks a little bit like is it Beaker? You don't want to that guy? He looks like he could be related to him in the Muppet world. Like, you know, Hillary, thank you for being here. Saints Row looks like it's going to be fun. Yes, it does. Even if they gave us a really small piece of actual gameplay footage in here. Just Matthias with the yawning. But it looked pretty damn clean. I thought it looked pretty damn like this gameplay footage right here looked pretty damn clean. So shame they didn't show us more. I like New World, Jurassic World as well, a lot of worlds. Yeah, the GTA for kids also looked really, really good, didn't it? Like, that was good. This Marvel game looks interesting, I'm not going to lie. This Marvel game looks super duper interesting. I'm going to ask everybody right now to, if you click the pinned link right here, you see there's a pinned link in the top of the chat. If you go ahead and load that up, we're going to be jumping over to Riders Republic in probably like 10 to 15 minutes. But I'm just going to get everybody's feedback. But yeah, it's weird what ends up being the standout in these scenarios a lot of the time. You know, it's very strange what actually ends up being the standout. There was some really cool indie games thrown in there, like Cult of the Lamb was awesome. The game that was being made by one person looked really cool as well. Looked a lot like SIFU, and of course SIFU itself looked awesome. But again, SIFU keeps giving us very small previews, which I'm not mad at all. But it would be nice to actually get a bit more. Someone's attempting to spam in the chat, but YouTube's auto features is just blocking that. So I'm just going to kindly ask you not to spam. That would be great if you could just not spam the chat like that. But right now we're just discussing what was your favorite moments. I'm a massive fan of Ghost Rider, but not Robbie. So you're a bit upset that we got Robbie in there. Hey, Coinbase, thank you so much for being here right now. I like the fact that we got Blade in this trailer as well. The thing is, again, we had a little bit too much of the sort of cinematic approach. I'm glad we got a fairly in-depth look at Vanguard. I think that will probably sway a lot of people's opinions on Vanguard. I could be wrong. But to me, Vanguard looked pretty damn good. Even though I don't know what this Marvel game's about, I think something about it intrigues me. And I think it's for the fact that it's not an Avengers approach, you know? We're actually getting, you know, we got Wolverine and people like that in it. I love this, like, black and yellow sort of armor set they've all got going on here. But it's nice to see Blade and Wolverine and people like that, and, you know, Ghost Rider and stuff. It's great to see that, like, actually in a Marvel game. Midnight Suns, I really like that overall. And I like that they've created a player with Marvel to actually allow you to put yourself in the game, in the shoes of a hero as well. Saints Row was a great looking game. I like, it just looks so clean. I was surprised with how clean it looks, because Saints Row's always been kind of quite wacky and cartoony, but it came across looking really, really good. So really looking forward to that. Death Stranding looked absolutely just bonkers. I don't know what was going on with Death Stranding at all. I'm going to skip through and yeah, it was great to see Laura Bailey in the chat, Xavier in the chat right now. Xavier's matching up to the X-Men theme as well. But yeah, like what I really did like about the start of this mission for Vanguard was really like it looked a little less like super run and gun. I know there was a lot of really cool fight, like, you know, the overheads from the planes and the explosions and stuff happening. But I did really like even if I turn the volume back up for this, I like the tension in this. One of my favorite missions in the most recent Cold War campaign was where you had to do the sabotaging stuff and you were moving around that office area. So I like that Call of Duty are adding sort of a couple missions that go back to the more sort of cinematic. It's not all just about run and gun and such, which is great because you need that as well. You definitely need that. But I do like, this had a real horror tension to it, you know? So I actually really, really am digging it. Overall, I think it looks great. Like, they have this tension here, but then if we sort of move forward a bit, when we get to the daytime scene, it was also like the death animation was really cool. Like where she shot that person on the staircase and they fell down. That was really awesome. So overall, I'm not mad at a Call of Duty campaign or Call of Duty on the whole, but then you get like this big scale. I'm hoping that this moves over into the multiplayer elements. I really do hope that we get some more sort of destructible scenery. XG, thank you for being here. I hope you rest up easy. Cam, welcome back. Did you miss anything? I mean, you missed a fair few things. Anything special? There was a couple gems in here. There's a couple gems. So yeah, Vanguard sort of got a thumbs up from me, but we'll see. I do agree with whoever said that, like, devs always make the camera's movements so clean that it's a little bit off-putting. Because, you know, if I was playing this right now, I would be running around in panic. Very, very panicky, like, you know what I mean? But that's just me getting overly involved. But yeah, overall I like the cinematic look of Vanguard, and I'm really impressed with what they're doing with it, because it doesn't look like another, I mean it does look like another Call of Duty, but not in a bad way. I've seen we've got an influx of people in the chat. If anyone's new, if you want to say anything right now, what did you think and feel? This is our point in time where we're just discussing the things that we actually liked about the showcase and just looking back over it. As I said, Vanguard looked really great. I think we can 100% give Halo probably like a big thumbs down, just because they really hyped up the multiplayer as if we were going to get a little bit more on the multiplayer side of things, but then they just showed us this trailer, which, to be fair to them, the trailer was pretty good. I thought the trailer looked pretty, like, the disappointment came from the fact that I wanted to see a bit more in-depthness about the multiplayer scenario, and we didn't really get that, you know? Clip that run. I mean, if you're on your desktop, you can, there should be a clip feature. I also feel like a bit, what kind of summarizes Halo right now, to me, is this. So, you're not going to give us a co-op campaign, and you're not going to give us Forge on launch. But what you are going to do is you're going to give us a controller. So you're going to sell us more product, and you're also going to give us an exclusive. You're going to give us an exclusive Xbox as well, which at this point in time, every single Xbox Series X is exclusive because no one can bloody get their hands on any of these new consoles. It comes with a different controller, which is actually quite cool. I like the color scheme and stuff like that. But the problem with this is what it says to me, and this is the message I'm getting. While overall, yes, you're given so much stuff through Game Pass, and you can't complain. Game Pass is a really great service on Xbox. Like that's just a fact. They give you so much stuff through the service of Game Pass. But what it says to me is we're going to use one of our biggest franchises to sell you more stuff. Like, they're not giving us the stuff that they know people want because they can't actually execute that properly. But instead, what they do is they give us things like this, where they go, spend more money on us because you like Halo. We know how much you like Halo and how much you loved Halo. Why don't you just spend even more money on us because of Halo? Like, why don't you give us the things that we want at launch? And that's what makes me sort of upset to see them almost use this franchise to, use this franchise to just sell more products and sell more consoles for them. But they're not putting the love and care that needs to be put into it in the same way that the original trilogy, the stuff handled by Bungie originally, actually did, so that to me sort of is it's a dirty marketing tactic, and I don't really agree with it overall. Yes, this is a great thing for people that want to get their hands on it, but it seems a little bit disingenuous to sort of hide content but push product like that, and I'm sure they need to make money back because Game Pass probably doesn't make them that much money overall, but you're Microsoft and you don't actually need any more money in general anyway. Beast Mode Gaming, welcome to the chat, man. And why couldn't they just show us even more gameplay? Like, we've seen a fair bit of the multiplayer stuff, but it just, if you're going to be talking about the multiplayer, just give us a bit more to sink our teeth in and things like that, But yeah, no, Laura Bailey wasn't in the chat. I just meant she popped up on screen. If Laura Bailey was in the chat, I probably would faint. But yeah, so I don't like when companies do things like that. Like, I don't like you emotionally blackmailing nostalgia. And I know a lot of people do that in this day and age, but it is very, very... it's almost like they're marketing stuff at us. Exactly. But I just mean that would be fine if they were also working hard to deliver on the stuff that really should be coming out of the game. Like I'm saying, you should be delivering on the co-op experience for campaign, because that's a massive thing for fans of the franchise. Like, for me, I have memories of sitting in a room with my friends, us all being linked up on a local network and playing through like Halo 3 when it came out, Halo 2, things like this, and actually just completing the campaign together. It's a big thing. It's a massive part of it, and that's a massive part of Game Pass, because giving the games to everyone in your party and in an accessible format means you want to allow them to play those games together. So the fact that Halo's not delivering on that, but it says, hey, here's different types of controllers and consoles, it's just a little bit sort of, as I said, disingenuous. It's a shame. This game looked awesome. The music on it, everything about this Cult of the Lamb was really cool. Like, I think it was great. I think this was absolutely great. I like everything I'm seeing here. I really do. And I will probably give this a go and then get really annoyed at it you know, then get really, really annoyed at it. So this is on my list. Cult of the Lamb. What else? Didn't we get a really... This game as well. What was this game called? Did anyone remember the name of this? This game looked awesome, and it had a great soundtrack backing it up as well. It's very SIFU-esque, isn't it? But it's got a lot more sort of guns and things thrown in, so I like that a lot. And this is the game that people were saying was made by one man, right? And it has BoJack Horseman in it, so how can you be mad at BoJack Horseman being a part of it? Midnight Fight Express looks really, really good. Coming out on everything. Doesn't say, you know, we'll have to play the PS4 version on PS5 if you so have a PS5. But, you know, you can play it on all good stuff right here. So that's one that I'm really looking forward to personally. I like the April O'Neil reveal. Like I said, this game just brings me back to playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the arcade as a kid. So I love that this is just like, this really hits on that massive nostalgia. I think they've done a great job with capturing all of that, you know? It was made by one guy in Poland. That guy is Knight, that guy. That guy deserves his own award already, because that game looks really, really cool. Midnight Fight Express, yes. One to watch for sure, you know? So yeah, I really like the nostalgia of this. I'm going to skip over a couple of things. Splitgate announcement was cool. We got a new map. We got a new season. I mean, Splitgate showed us more than Halo showed us, which is very, 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 very sad state of affairs, considering that this is made by a very, very small development team, and Halo can't just pull it out of the bloody bag at any point in time. And I don't want to sound like I'm bashing Halo, but you gotta understand, this is a franchise that the reason I play Splitgate is because Splitgate reminds me of the times when I enjoyed playing Halo. You know? Like, it's that simple. Like, I love Splitgate because I can jump into near enough any game in Splitgate and just dominate people because of all of the hours I spent in my life playing Halo. Like, legitimately, I shouted at my squad yesterday, like my actual boys yesterday, because we were playing VIP and I was there with like 25 plus kills and we still lost VIP because they kept running out and dying. And my boy literally goes, I can't be shouted at, which is... this is the reason that I love Josh as a human being, because saying I can't be shouted, not even please don't shout at me, it's only a game. He said I can't be shouted at. Like, what kind of god level is that? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't shout at any of them again, and we lost the game. But it is what it is. I was annoyed because it was the last game. It was the last game of the evening, and you want to go out on a high. But to be fair, 25 plus kills in a small game is I can hold my head high, you know. So yeah. Riders Republic, we're going to be playing Riders Republic in 25 minutes on the channel. If you want to continue the stream, then go ahead and click the link that's pinned. That is the next stream coming up. I mean, obviously, the Star Wars Skywalker Saga just looked... Seriously, Bam, I think I play with bots sometimes in that game. Yeah, there are bots in Splitgate, don't get it wrong. But, like, legitimately, like, we were playing against real people, and you know the other thing? You know when you've got, like, we all have, like, the same... Everyone in our crew has the same gamer tag, pretty much, or PSN, right? So, anytime we're in a scenario like that, I'm like, we gotta win, bro. This is a clan match right here. We're representing for the whole team. And I got a little bit just ahead of myself. But, yeah, I love Josh just coming in and telling me, like, I cannot be shouted at. It was a very humbling experience, you know? But, yes. I believe the German lady was a robot. She was cool. I believe that whole awards thing was rigged. I mean, you can't be mad at this. Lego Star Wars, it's just beautiful. You can't be mad at this at all. The music was kicking as well in this.
Reach out.
The music was kicking, man. Amsal, welcome to the chat. The Snack King in the chat. Good to have you here, man. Sometimes players rage quit during the game and get replaced by a bot. Just keep that in mind. That does make sense. That's crazy that they keep them in like that. But yeah, this looked great. Music. How can you not feel nostalgic about that music? The one to watch, the most surprising thing from all of this was not... What was this? Synced looked okay. Outlast looked pretty damn good as well. But legitimately, this game... I'm not going to play it too loud with the music, but this game came out of nowhere and looks really interesting. Graphically, it looks solid, but I just like this idea of this big open world, beautiful looking map. Just crazy stupidness. I think that's what a lot of people are sort of looking forward to with there being a new Saints Row game coming out. But yeah, like this just came out of nowhere, and I'm really super surprised with how much I'm like, you know what, I want to play this. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I want to give it a go. You know, it annoyed you? Why? This is an MMO, so you can play with friends? Are you serious? Yeah, just something that just GTA for kids is the best way to explain it. And I'm like, you know what? That looks like a lot of fun. It just looks like a lot of fun. There's no other way of putting it across. I don't know what it is. I think it's their soulless eyes. Don't look them directly in the eyes, man. That's your first mistake. I'm hoping there's customization on the characters and stuff by the Black Desert creators. I love Black Desert creators. They actually sent me a hoodie as well earlier this year, so I doubly love them, and thank you for the hoodie. But I just want to do something super vain right at the start of this. Right at the start of this. That's a young Bam. You seeing this? They put a young Bam in the game. So if I can play as this character and put glasses on it, then I'm sold. Like, it's as simple as that. It's legitimately as simple. Look, that's young Bam right there. Right there. And they put me in the game. So how can I not play the game? You know? Like, I have those shorts. So if I can put glasses and customize this character, I'm 100% sold. I'm 100% sold. Like, I was already sold, but they put me in the game, bro. Like, they put me in the game. EA, it's in the game. I'm in the game. You know what I mean? You should ask if the hoodie had a camera to make Bam cheating. Yeah, that's a good point. Is that how they figured it out? Game of the year, exactly. So yeah, I hope this is a playable character, because it's just, come on, man. How are they gonna put me in the game? So really looking forward to that. Far Cry is Far Cry. I think you've decided if you're going to play Far Cry at this point in time. It's either a yes or a no, or it's also a I'm going to wait until the price slightly goes down on this. I think those are your three options. And I think that middle one, the last one's sort of sitting on the fence, like, you know. Young Bam in the game, I'm sold. Exactly. Young Bam is my rap name, by the way. So yeah, really sold on Far Cry overall so far. I don't need to see any more of that game. I was on board, I think, from maybe like the 5th or 6th trailer, because they've dropped a lot of trailers around it, but I'm on board. The Vampire Battle Royale, well, Battle Royales have sort of really drained my excitement overall for Battle Royales. This one looks sort of unique, and I like the abilities that's being displayed. What I like about the abilities in this is that I don't know how much people gave Spellbreak a spin, but the one thing I liked about playing Spellbreak was the fact that you had a very different approach to Battle Royales. Yes, it was still a Battle Royale in its essence, you know? But what it had that was really cool was like a mix of, you know, spells. It lived up to its name. It's called Spellbreak. It lived up to what it was. And that's what made it a quite interesting Battle Royale. And what I think I like more now is actually people putting their own spins on Battle Royales. I honestly I'm so surprised that Halo Infinite doesn't have a focus on being a battle royale. It's actually blown my mind that they didn't. Like, Halo is perfectly suited for a battle royale, and it doesn't make any sense why they haven't pushed for that. Because, you know, while I'm bored of shooter battle royales, I'd play a Halo one because it just makes sense. Like, it genuinely makes sense. It's one of the few games that dominated early FPS multiplayers. It doesn't make any sense that they don't buy into the current. My voice went really high there. But it doesn't make sense that they're not buying into that in any shape or form. You know, while they are still going for the season stuff. Skip over this roller coaster tycoon or coaster planet or whatever you want to call it. Like all of those games. Jet looked awesome. Jet's always looking awesome. It looks very interesting. I don't really know what I'm doing in it so far yet, but it looks cool. So this all looks great. Obviously, we had the Horizon letdown, which was a little bit predictable, but at least we have a confirmed date. And as I said, this is 2 days away from my birthday, so, you know, if anyone wants to help a Bama out. But yeah, no, birthday month's looking stacked. A lot of things are actually coming out in February, so I'm looking forward to actually streaming some of these things. So yeah, there's been a lot of interesting stuff popping up in here, you know? Also, the campaign is open world for Halo, so they probably could use that in some way. Yeah, exactly. They could have actually used that. New World, looking great still. As I said, that's going to be a sort of daytime stream from me. It's just going to be one that I use to pass the time a fair bit, because I'm going to be no-lifing it quite a lot. I've played the alpha, I enjoyed it. I played the beta, I've enjoyed it. They've really increased the quality of that game since the alpha to the beta. Like, it looks so much better and things work a bit smoother. Like, it's really impressive what they've done with this game, because as I said, MMOs in general are quite hard to get that polished look on, but they've really sort of nailed it, and it doesn't feel too empty a lot of the time as well, which is a very important thing. Plus, it has a Souls-like combat system, which I think is pretty cool for an MMO. So really looking forward to what they do with this. And they were talking a lot about having more group activities and things like that in the sort of end game and as you get on with it. So it's a really, really interesting stuff right there as well. Then we had the Avengers mobile game. Yeah, cool. Then we had this beautiful performance right here as well. Like the most majestic performance I've seen in years. Like, and I love her out. Everything about it works perfectly with Tales of Arise. And I mean, she was kicking it as well. Like, literally kicking across the stage, but also like, you know, so just that was a great interlude. I really enjoyed that overall. What else was there? I think we pretty much... Oh yeah, there was a little Jumanji game that got snuck in and I didn't realize was in there. I don't know why they're bringing a Jumanji game out, but hey, cool. I have no opinion on that other than the fact that it's Jumanji, so that's cool. I guess, you know. The Dead Mouse on the core stuff was pretty good. The fact that Fall Guys has Jungle Book stuff in it is really a ball ache, because I don't want to play Fall Guys ever again, but like, I'm a sucker for skins. But do you know what? I think I can resist this, because like, at the end of the day, this doesn't cover up enough the fact that there's a stupid little jelly bean hidden underneath there. But cool, do what you gotta do to keep the game alive, man. Age of Empires was looking really interesting, especially with the Mongols things thrown in. I really like the look of it. Valheim, a little standout for me as well. I don't know how much people are familiar or played Valheim. I'm sure you heard of Valheim, because it's one of those games that really caught fire and a lot of people were talking about it when it came out. I'm really looking forward to playing some more Valheim with my friends. It's a good game to play with friends. It's a good game to just play in general. I really like what they do. It's basically Viking Arc in general anyway, you know? So really cool stuff going on with that as well. Overall, a good showing in my opinion. What was this? Yeah, this was the animated trailer for Valheim. This shooter, I can't even remember what this was. There's a whole bunch of shooters thrown in. Like, the thing about shooters... Oh yeah, they had Eren from Horizon Zero Dawn up in here, which is really cool as well. I'm so glad they got Eren in, just to sort of help us soften the blow of the actual delay. So that was also really cool that they threw that in there. We obviously got the Aloy. Now, a few of you said that you didn't think this sounded like Ashley, so let's just double check quickly.
Set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st.
I don't see why it wouldn't be Ashley.
Version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help.
Sounds like Ashley to me. It's just that she's not putting the sort of... A lot of the time when she's in a different tone as Aloy, this is sort of like a really upbeat, sort of less dramatic sort of... Yeah, I'll give you some voice lines, but it is what it is. I could be wrong though. We'll find out for that. Or if anyone can actually confirm that, that would be awesome as well. SIFU. A lot of... what I did like is as we got towards the end of this, we got a lot of sort of PlayStation news. Obviously, this channel focuses more on PlayStation games in general, so it's nice to actually see all of this, especially because I feel like a lot of PlayStation people have been waiting on news or like a big event or a state of play since E3, which we haven't actually had. So it's nice to know that we're still getting updates and stuff through this. So that was really cool. I personally enjoyed the fact that they done this. And SIFU's looking great. It looks really fluid combat. It looks like a lot of fun. The art style, while being simplistic, actually really benefits this game, I think, personally. I think it looks great, you know? So, again, a really awesome addition. And then we had Death Stranding, which just looks like it. Death Stranding just looks like it's gone crazy, because I've not played it yet, but this looks very different to the sort of expectations I had for this game. But I will be playing the director's cut because as I said, I want to get involved. I just haven't played it yet. So this seems like the perfect time to actually go ahead and play it. That is my overall sort of thoughts and feelings on the major stuff that we saw today. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope this has been a lot of fun. Amso, in answer to your question, what do you think Sony will do with Funimation and Crunchyroll? Probably combine them into one service that you can get for your PlayStation is probably a good bet, and then throwing those two together. Hopefully they'll merge those two together at some point in time, because I hate having subscriptions to both Funimation and Crunchyroll. I prefer Crunchyroll overall. I would like it if they just moved over everything on Funimation onto Crunchyroll's website, because I think it works better. I think their layout's better. I think their app's better. I think just the way they made it more intuitive works really well. So it would be nice if they can just merge those two, seeing as they've got the abilities to potentially do that, you know? And it's really annoying because it will be stuff like, so you'll get Dr. Stone in subtitled version. So you get Dr. Stone on the subtitled version on Crunchyroll, but if you want to watch it in dubbed for some reason, you got to go over to watch it on Funimation. Funnyroll is a very good combination of the names, you know, or Crunchymation is also cool. So I would really like them to just combine the two, because like I'm saying, I really can't be bothered to keep paying for two subscriptions when you can pretty much merge them, and you have a lot of crossover on both of them anyway. Like, you have titles that are on both. So please just sort that out for us, Sony. That would be great. And then also include it in like a PS Plus package or something along those lines. Thank you very much, Thomas. Very, very good mod work right there. Just a reminder, we are going to be playing Riders Republic in about 13 minutes. I'm going to end this stream that I want to thank everybody for being a part of. I'm going to end it about here, I think. This has been Gamescom's opening night live. I will be covering more of Gamescom over the next 2 days. So if you want to see more of it and you just want to hang about and have a chat, I will be covering this as well. We've got Hell Let Loose coming as a first impression stream. We've got the Vanguard Alpha coming as an impression stream for the rest of the week. So we've got a stacked week overall. We're slowly approaching the, 10,000 subscribers mark, and I'll have some really cool bonus content to celebrate the fact that we get there. So if you are new, or if you've just been lurking in the background and you are new and you've enjoyed this coverage in general, then please do go ahead and subscribe. It really does help out getting there in general. So thank you so much if you want to do that. If not, it is what it is, but I really do appreciate all of you anyway, because I know most of you are subscribed currently, and you've helped me reach this milestone way quicker than I thought we would. And it's been a great time. This just over a year of streaming games, and the journey of PS4 exclusives to PS5 and stuff has been a lot of fun. So yes, thank you everybody so much. This has been great. It's been another great official co-stream. It's so good that we're actually allowed to do these things. Big thank you to Geoff and the rest of his team for putting together a great show. And also, not just that, but understanding how you can actually work with streamers to allow them coverage in a way that benefits things. Screaming Squidward in the chat as well, dropping some abandoned numbers in the chat. Thank you all very, very much. As I said, if you click that link, the link that Thomas has just posted, the link at the top of the stream, that will take you over to the Riders Republic, which we'll be going live with very, 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 very soon. So other than all of that, the only things I have left to say is take care of yourselves, look out for each other. Hopefully I'll see you over on Riders Republic. I will be back in about 10 minutes. Basically, I'm just going to quickly go get a snack, toilet, that sort of stuff, then I'll be back and I'll just get the stream rolling, because it's about time we should get into it. And the debate has gone completely public at this point in time, and the embargo's up, so I can finally play the game. Big thank you to Ubisoft for actually sending me not just one code, but 5 codes for my friends as well. I gave them all out to the mods and stuff so they could try out the game ahead of time. Massive thank you to everyone. Hopefully I see you on Raiders Republic. Raiders Republic. Someone, Caesar messed me up. He put Raiders Republic. But thank you, Caesar, for being here, and everybody else in the chat. Alien Invention, Abdul, Leon, how's it going? Screaming Squidward, Amsal, Levio, Ballistics, all of you guys that have been here from the start. Beast Mode, the Kojima variant that we have in the chat as well. Thomas on the modding duties, Angels on the modding duties, Callie on the modding duties. Thank you so much. All of you guys make all of these. Just Matthias as well. All of you guys really do make these streams so enjoyable, and I thank you so much. Gene as well, thank you so much. I hope you all have a good week. It is Wednesday, so remember, we're getting closer and closer to the weekend if you're not having the greatest week ever. And if you are, then great. And if you aren't, then, things can only get better. It's a new day tomorrow. I'm out of here, man. JTVJ as well. Take it easy.